We live, game 7. Hey man, it's the welcome to the Raw Sports Late Night Show. I got my boy Trav in here, man, my co-host. Man,
What's
let's
the
talk
deal,
about this,
Super
man.
J?
What's good, man? Get Pacers force a game 7, man. Game 7, Trav. I guess them boys, from Indiana made you a believer. Halliburton, 14 points, but a very, what I'm saying, efficient game, 42% from the three. He only turned the ball over once, unlike Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, who turned the ball over 8 times, and the Thunder themselves turned the ball over 21 times. So you can't win no basketball game like that. And uh, I think the Pacers scored at least 23 points off them turnovers or more. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, man, the Pacers, man, was carving them up, man. They was working that ball around, and the Thunder didn't look like themselves on the defensive end, but you know, they definitely walked on. They mopped the floor with them, but game 7, man, game 7, they forced the game 7. What you say, man?
Yeah,
All eyes
it
on
just
Halliburton.
it didn't shock me because the Thunder they done did this a few times during the playoffs. They come out like they ain't in the game from the beginning, and they never get back in it. So
You think
I
you
don't
think
know
it's
if it's
fixed?
a lot of times it look like it because like I say
So
I've
yeah,
seen them do it a couple of times in the playoff where they blow a team out, then come back the next game and they get blown.
so those of you out there don't get confused. Don't think we know conspiracy theories, but hey, the NBA is an entertainment business. It's a business, so they're trying to capitalize on as much, TV as as possible. So if they could push a game 7 and maximize off these, these games, these ratings, they're gonna do it because the ratings have been a little bit down, but it's been back to the '90s style basketball. And that's what I like about it, man. But what you liked about this game, or what you didn't like about the game? What you saw out there, as far as going into game 7, who you see winning this, taking this Larry O'Brien?
Oh, I think the Thunder will take it.
You think they're gonna be able to bounce back to themselves,
Yeah, they'll be at home. They
feed
probably
off of
won't even
that
be a
crowd,
close game.
feed off
Yeah,
that Thunder crowd? Yeah, they definitely got
yeah, cause
some of the best fans in the league. The Thunder, best fans in the league. So I see your point on that one.
like they ain't had no energy from the beginning. They just didn't have no hustle. Even especially like on the defensive end, they ain't have no hustle.
Man,
They turn the ball over a lot.
wasn't blessing.
Now, now, now I can't say Shea and Williams, they was doing their thing, but the rest there was nobody else hitting that. That's why I say I
Yeah, but
don't
do
know if
you
they need
but do
to.
you think but do you think Shea as the MVP and as the leader, especially the leader on that team, only taking 15 shots is enough? I mean, you supposed to empty the clip. I know if that was Michael Kobe, they would have emptied the clip.
Yeah, he should have. That's
15
how I
shots
see it.
is not gonna cut it.
Nah, but
You got
he
you got
had
to do
a good
more.
first half, but I think they just had gave up anyway. Like they just went in the game. Like I say,
Yeah, they
that's
did
just
take
how
the
it went.
players out, early in the fourth, but typically you don't see that in a finals game. Players getting subbed out, man. So that's one of that was kind of weird though. But yeah, I mean, I expected more from Shea, man. He should have been more aggressive on the offensive end, and like you said, they weren't playing that team defense. They didn't set the tone. So normally, you can't get in the up and down race with the Pacers, man. You got to set the tone defensively. If not, you're gonna be in for a night, man, a long night. A lot of fast breaking, up and down. Pacers pacing the game.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
cause they
Go ahead, go
yeah
ahead.
they were the defensive team this game, and that was the difference earlier. Like I say, they got got them turnovers and got points off on 'em. And then that's how they was up, really.
Yeah, man, and
You
I
know,
can't
he had
you can't talk too much, man. Jalen Williams, man, he added a little support, man. 16 points. He was efficient, 16 or 13, but he even got he could stand to be more aggressive. Last game he was taking it to the cup. He found that he smelled blood. You know what I'm saying within the Pacers defense. You know, in transition, so he was putting pressure on that rim. Man, you got to carry that momentum over to Game 6. So you know, like the great Michael Jordan, there will be no Game 7. So you got to have that Jordan mentality. I won't say Mamba mentality, but I'll at least say MJ. Mamba went to a couple of Game 7s, but you get the point. Man, I feel like the stars from the Thunder, even though they had an official game, I think they played it. They played it too safe, man. They played it like they played it brawn. I call it brawn safe. But you got to get more, man, from your star players, and I mean, well, supporting cast could have did more, but I think the star players set the tone. So hey, man, Halliburton got escaped with another W with just 14 points, man. So, but then again, they took care of the ball. So there you go.
yeah, because
All right,
you
man.
even like Chet, a lot of games you just don't get enough of Chet. You don't never know what you're gonna get. Like the night you have 2 for 9, 4 points.
4 points.
You need at least 15, 16 points minimum from him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they guys just got to be more aggressive. That's what it is,
Especially,
and it seems like,
especially being that
yeah,
third option.
yeah. I feel like they should have went more of in a pick and roll type of game, and especially when things get a little dire on the offense, you that pick and roll with Hartenstein usually frees some of the spacing up with the Thunder. I noticed that's a good strategy. But
Yeah,
hey, man,
they tried. Yeah, they tried, but it wasn't working.
yeah, got you. Hey, and yeah, I was only able to catch parts of the game. Had a lot going on, man, trying to get stable parking and, still working, still at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking a break to go ahead and cover this game. But yeah, man, that was, Game 7, man. I mean, it ain't nothing better in sports, man, than the Game 7, man. So, hey, man, as NBA fans, we got what we want. We going out, we finishing this 2024-2025 season with a bang. Game 7. What's the what we lined up for, Saturday or Sunday? I think it's Saturday, right?
Probably gonna be Sunday, probably.
Probably Sunday. Let me see. Check on that. But yeah,
Yeah, probably Sunday. Yeah, I expect for the Thunder to come out with a whole totally different energy.
that game gonna be on Sunday also. Yeah, you right about that, man. But that's that. Wrapping that up for the Pacers, man. The Pacers kind of shocking people, man. Me forgot to go ahead and include who I think I kind of just for the storyline. I wouldn't mind seeing Halliburton bounce back from what he been going through with depression, and not saying what I'm saying, I'm feeling sorry for him or any of that, what I'm saying, but just having the whole NBA community, I mean the whole NBA brotherhood against him, and him bouncing back, fighting back, and you know hitting that shot against New York, and just all the game winners that he had, the moments that he had in his playoff. I think that'll lead to a hell of a ending if he able to cap it off with this Game 7. I mean, I think we have to put some respect on that boy name after this one. I mean, he Magic Johnson right now, man, and that's what he'll be. And then
Whoa,
this
whoa,
is.
whoa, hold
Oh
up,
yeah,
hold up.
absolutely. Only
Hold
difference
your
is
horses.
he ain't got all the stars Magic Johnson. I'm not saying that he's good as Magic Johnson. Nobody is ever on Magic Johnson levels when it comes to passing. But as far as his style of play and how he imposes greatness on the team, He does it through passing and facilitating and tone setting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sort
he
of like
came, man.
LeBron, but LeBron does more scoring. So I would put him more in the in the model of Magic Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think, but I think he do need, even though they going to game 7, but for him to be the man of the team, he need to be more aggressive. Even if he's not scoring a lot of points, he still does need to be aggressive because that will get everybody else going.
hey, you can't argue when you get an official game. Team. He didn't affect the team overall field goal percentage. They shot an official game, man, as a team. So I ain't mad at it.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah, he bounced back from last game. I was disappointed in the last game. That's why I really thought they was gonna be out of there this game. Because I said to
Yeah,
me it
man.
seemed like he
But
was
what?
faking
But
the
what? But
injury.
what? But what they say, man. That's what you get for doubting these Pacers, man. You can't count them boys out. The boys got the heart of the champion. They got championship experience on the team in Siakam, and a lot of people sleeping on that roster. But you know, they say that Pacers ain't really got the roster, but I say the OKC really ain't got it. Yeah, you got the MVP in Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a 1A player, and then you got a couple 1B or 1B players on the other side, but that comes with championship experience. Like I said, so that's who Halliburton got as his sidekick, and Shea as his sidekick. He has Jalen Williams, who's unproven, and this is his first year as an All Star. Say nothing new for Siakam. So don't
Yeah,
sleep,
but
man. I wouldn't sleep on them guys, man.
no, I ain't sleeping on him. But to me, the Thunder do have a better roster, but I think it boiled down to the coaching too. Pacers have a
Yeah.
better coach, more experienced coach, better coach, been in the league for years. So that's part of it too. You got to know how to
Yeah,
motivate the
man, for
team,
real.
and I want to see more play call by these coaches
Yeah.
because you got to know how to adjust. It's like they didn't adjust anything. It just they played the whole game the same, and that's why they got beat down like that.
Right. All right, fans. Listeners, drop a comment. Let us know who would you like to see take this game 7. You know what I'm saying? Too tough. What it do, man?
What's good? What's good, bro?
Was good.
What's going
Hey,
on?
so
Who all up in this thing,
yeah,
man?
Trav in here. Yeah, man.
What's up? What's up, fellas? What's happening?
Yeah, Jono was good, man. You listening, man? Come through, man. Pull up, man. Or here, you know what I'm saying? We in here. But yeah, man. Hey, let me ask you, who would you like to see win their first ring? Would it be Shea Gillis Alexander, or would you like to see Halliburton take that thing?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh man. Honestly,
keep it raw. Keep it raw.
honestly, I wouldn't give a damn who win it. To be honest with you, and I ain't,
Come
I
on,
ain't got,
man.
I ain't got. You said keep it raw. I'm gonna keep it raw. I ain't got a dog in the
You got to
fight.
get a fan something. You got to get a fan something, man.
No, no. If I had to make a decision, it'll be
Let me give you a storyline.
it'll be
Halliburton battle back from, you know what I'm saying, from depression, from his NBA brotherhood, all of them turning against him, hating him,
right.
to making his run through the playoffs, saving his teams, saying playoff run with game winners. You see, he had the Reggie Miller moment against the Knicks where they choked.
With
He
choke,
hit that
yeah,
one.
yeah, he
Yeah, and then
did.
he hit another he came through, hit another elbow shot. I forgot. Help me out, Trav. Who that was against when he hit that other game winner?
Yeah, that
You
was
know
a
what I'm
Nick.
talking about. Yeah, I mean he hit one against the Knicks, and I think he hit one against the Thunder, I believe. But
Yeah, it was the Knicks. Yeah, it was the Knicks.
yeah, the Knicks was with the Reggie Miller, definitely.
With the you
But then
remember
the
that?
other one I think was with the Thunder. Yeah, man. So he had a couple moments, couple
Yeah, I think
storylines that just helped his
that first
storyline.
game.
Yeah,
I think
this
that
has
first
helped his
game.
storyline. Yeah, storyline right here, man. And so yeah, he went through the Bucks. Yeah, he did it to the Bucks as well. So man, with that being said, and Shea being the MVP, yeah, who would you like to see to get their first ring, man? Who would you like to land that Larry Brown? Bryant.
I mean, I know most people say Shea because he, you know what I mean, just because he got
He's
the
the
MVP.
MVP.
You know what I mean? But Halliburton do got a hell of a comeback story though. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And somebody who battled back from depression themselves, man. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a feat, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, man,
Being a lone
Halliburton.
wolf.
Yeah, Halliburton. It'll be nice to see. It'll be nice to see the brother get it.
Yeah. I think that's what the NBA kind of missing nowadays of storylines.
Yeah.
You know, that's what saved the sport, man. Back, if we could rewind back to 1979, 1980, the league was on the verge of going under again because of the failed attempt from uh, the merging, or the league trying to use Dr. J to save it
Hmm.
after the merger. It was going down, you know what I'm saying? And it was born, and Dr. J didn't deliver. But then, here you go, got two guys coming out of college, Magic and Bird, and instantly, you know what I'm saying, that storyline from college carried on to the NBA, and that rebirthed the NBA until Jordan got there and was able to take it to the next level. So yeah, man, storylines has been keeping the NBA alive.
Yeah, man. Halliburton be a good fit, man. Plus,
Yeah,
Shay, he from that nigga from the upper room. That nigga from up there. That nigga from up there where the
Canada.
Canadians at. Yeah, man. He
Yeah,
from up
yeah,
there, man.
yeah,
He from up
yeah,
there, man. Keep this thing
Yeah,
American.
yeah.
Keep this thing
But
American, man.
his dad a G though. His dad a G. He's from the Caribbean.
yeah.
You know how the
I
Caribbeans
rather
end up in
see.
Canada.
I'd
Man,
rather see Shea get it. He the better player, the bigger star. I'd rather see him.
he is a bigger star
Yeah,
though. He is. Yeah, he is.
yeah. And, Halliburton dad a G too. We already know that. Shit, he try to go at Giannis. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Halliburton. He a good player. He a decent player. I think he just need to be more aggressive to take that next step to be a superstar.
I don't know. I mean, Halliburton. Honestly,
This would do it.
Halliburton. This he should go and get it because to be honest with you, I mean, to be completely honest with you, if he don't get it now, I don't see him getting it later. I'm just saying.
That's right. That's right, man. This would do it. This is the Pacers moment right here, man. This is especially for you, Halliburton. This would do it. Siakam already got him one. Go get you one, young fella. Uh, but as far as how Halliburton making that comparison between him and Shea, we know that Shea is obviously he's the MVP. He's a two-way player. But as far as I gotta give some to Halliburton because of the way that he controls the game, it's like he's a chess player. He controlling the tip. He controls the tempo. He manages the games with low turnovers. He gets everybody involved. You can't concentrate just on one man. It's not a one man show, or you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm not saying that OKC had a nights where everybody get involved too. But I think Halliburton do it more consistently, and just like you look up and you like, damn, when is he gonna get involved? He only got like 14 points, but yeah, like tonight, he's still blowing the team out. So I don't know, Trav. I think it's a little overrated with all the points and everything. I mean, not the points. The points is never overrated, but the two way. As long as a guy can control the game and keep the turnovers low, I think that's what matters. That's efficiency still. Also, you
He
know what I'm
put it like
saying?
that. What you? Let me help you out. What you trying to say is
Yeah,
he show up when it's needed.
he definitely do, and that's what a point guard is supposed to do: get
He show up
everybody
when it's needed.
involved and then step
Yeah.
up when they need to.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what
that
Isaiah Thomas did. That's what Magic Johnson did. That's what Maurice Cheeks did. All the great point guards control the
hold
pace of
on,
the game, and then when it was
hold
time to
on.
score, that's what they did.
Pump your
They
brakes,
unleash.
Gabe. Pump your brakes. You can't put this man name in these
I ain't
guys.
got no breaks. I ain't got no breaks.
The reason why I say that, because he's too inconsistent. See, that's the difference between like him as a playmaker. That's why his team dangerous because
So let me
he a
ask you this.
playmaker and more of them get involved with scoring. See, with Shea,
So
they
so
depend on him too much to score 30 to 35 points.
so let me ask you this before you get too far and go too far off the cliff. You telling me that he don't score enough so that this counts as a game? Like John Stockton scored a lot. John Stockton ain't scored a lot, but we regard we,
Whoa,
we
whoa,
regard him as
whoa,
top
whoa.
75.
John
Right or
Stockton.
wrong?
John Stockton would have point, assist,
No.
rebound, steals. He's not that type of player. And John Stockton was consistent. See, that's my main thing with Halliburton. I used to root for him. I like him, but once I started watching him closer, the last few years, this ain't nothing new by him. The inconsistency. It's been going on. That's my only gripe with him. That's it. I like him though.
But
He
hey,
a
but
good
can you hear me?
playmaker. What to say?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
John Stockton was a 13-point career. John Stockton was a 13-point career scorer throughout his career. So I don't know what you're saying.
that's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
career, but
That's not making sense to me.
he would score more than that. But how many assists per game did he have? How many
When,
steals a
when,
game?
when, when, when?
I'm just saying through his
Yeah, yeah,
career.
yeah. Okay. Let's talk about
He
let's talk.
he
Yeah,
he's
let's
one of
talk
the
about his
leaders.
finals. You know, in the
What
finals,
about the
right?
final?
97. Yeah, he got off 16 points a game, 9.6, 16 points, 10 assists a game. Hey, that's a nice little, you know what I'm saying, double double you put together. Uh, 11, the next year, 90, 97, 98. We all know he was going against the Bulls, both of those years. He put up 11 points and 8 assists, and most of them came from Karl Malone. So let's pump our brakes on that. But Halliburton on the other end, if you want to bring up Tyrese Halliburton, and what he's doing. I mean, I wouldn't say that Halliburton game is too far off from John
Oh,
Stockton.
it's way
It's
off.
and don't make me pull. Let me pull up the numbers. You said
And
is way off.
he ain't tough as John Stockton either.
Well, Halliburton, yeah, yeah. So in the playoffs, let's go on the playoffs because that's what we about, man. And in the playoffs, Halliburton is averaging 18 points a game, man. So he put up he putting up better numbers, 18 and 9. He putting up better numbers than John Stockton. So I think you stand corrected on that, my brother. So
So you think
you
Halliburton
come
gonna be a
again.
Hall of Famer?
Um, I mean, it ain't really enough room for Hall of Famers. I mean, there's so many great Hall of Famers. I mean, why not? If you keep it up, why not? But a lot of players get on off the backs of others. Like John Stockton came in on the back of you know, um, Karl Malone. I would say so.
And see,
And who he
that's the
played
difference
against when he
too.
played against Jordan.
See, that's the difference too. Karl Malone was the man of the team.
Yeah, anybody can get in the Hall of Fame nowadays. It's too easy, in my opinion.
But
But you know what?
but
I take that back. I do feel like John Stockton is a Hall of Fame player. Yeah, he was more like Nash, man. I wish he was more aggressive on the offensive end because both of them guys can shoot. But then that's for both of them. But yeah, I mean, if you go by the numbers, Halliburton got better numbers than John Stockton. I mean, come on now,
I don't know if that's what I see in the game
offensively.
consistency. He's just not consistent. That just in my eye
I,
what I
I hear
seen
you.
from him over the years.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
I say I root for him. I like him. He need to be more consistent for
Well, man, I think he's doing a
cause
hell of a job driving the
who's the star
bus.
of the team?
I think he's doing a hell of a job driving the bus. He's the bus driver. We know that, and I think he's doing a hell of a job driving the bus and dropping the kids off to school safely. He got tonight. He got 6 paces in double figures. How how many times do you see in the finals or playoffs, just let alone playoff, where there's 6 players in double figures scoring? That's not a
Yeah,
common thing, my brother. So that's distributing the wealth very well. So uh,
I mean, he
I
only
got
had
no
five
complaints about
assists,
her.
so pump your brakes. He only had 5 assists.
Yeah, but sometimes you got the hockey assists too. That's not counted. You got what I'm saying, running the plays or distributing the ball or whatever. What I'm saying. Sometimes it's the second assist, so it ain't always about the first. The last pass. You know what I'm saying. So, but I think Halliburton has been setting the table, man. You know how he been operating. So come on now.
Really, really, tonight it was just a team effort. I
But,
don't.
but, but TJ McConnell really, really was the one. With his tempo and how he had that boost coming off the bench, man, controlling that game and everything. Them
Yeah,
two guys right there really set to take control of the game. McConnell and Halliburton.
yeah, he hustle. I like TJ. A lot of times, during the playoff, I think sometimes they should have put him in a little more, but he had a good game, and Obi had a good game too. Top, he scored 20.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he
Shea
bring a
had eight
lot of
turnovers.
energy, and a lot of games he should get a few more minutes. A lot of games,
Yeah,
but
definitely. He
that's
stretched the
just
floor.
how it is. Yeah, 'cause he an energy guy.
Yeah, he energy guy and he stretched the floor. Siakam doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Siakam, he kind of stretches the floor, but it not really. He ain't gonna stick too many threes. He gonna drive the ball, put that pressure on the rim. So yeah,
Yeah.
I like the mix, the Indiana guy. So hey, man, can't
Yeah,
complain with the results.
because how they
Moving
play,
on. Yeah,
anybody could be the top scorer.
that's
But
right,
with
man.
OKC, it's either gonna be 9 times out of 10 it's
Shea
gonna be
Gilgis
Shea,
Alexander.
and your other option is William. Them the only two that's gonna be leading and scoring. On
Hey, man.
Indiana, any of them guys could be the leading scorer.
Hey, it's equal opportunity over there, man. That being said, man, but let's talk about, man. Let's move on to this sneaky trade that came up a couple days back, man, between the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Still got this banner up. All right, man. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man. Memphis Grizzlies, man. That trade between Memphis and the Magic, man. What do y'all think about that trade, man? I can't believe the Memphis Grizzlies. It seemed like they were closer than a lot of people realize. From previous years. I think if they just got Ja Morant back and he was healthy and get their chemistry back, I think that was one of the playoff or championship contending teams, especially with Zach Edey. I think they could have had something there. They let rid of their coach Taylor Jenkins. I think they let him go. It seemed like they're going backwards. I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But letting Bang go. But maybe it's some method to this madness and getting rid of Desmond Bain. Maybe it might lead to which it did lead to them getting Caldwell Pope, and they got 4 first-round picks coming up in the future, man, from the Orlando Magic and a first round swap. So they might use these picks to send to the Phoenix Suns, who desperately want their picks back because they lost them to Brooklyn and acquiring Kevin Durant. So maybe there's method to the madness, man. What you say about that, Trav?
I don't know, cause that was a crazy trade. Especially them getting 4 first round picks. That was amazing for Bane. Bane a good player, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they should have gave up that many picks for him. Cause
Yeah,
that
word.
he gonna make them a better team, but I don't think he gonna put them in championship contention.
Yeah,
So I
he's a
don't think that was
21
worth.
point scorer.
Yeah, I don't think that was worth for first round draft pick.
Facts, man.
And like you
Yeah.
say, I don't know what Memphis doing. I guess they were trying to make room to, like you say, get a Kevin Durant or get somebody on the radar. I think they
Yeah,
don't they have to sign Jackson this summer too.
yeah,
I think they got to
yeah.
pay him too. So I don't know. They might get rid of him too. I don't know, but
Mm.
I don't think they're gonna get rid of Jack.
Right, right. This is crazy, man. I got to see the ending. Hey, too tough, man. What you think about this, man? You've been following the Grizzlies over the years.
Who, man?
Yeah, what you think about that trade, man? You got anything you want to mention about that? It's all good.
Um, well, actually, I ain't got too much to say about the trade per se. I got something to say as far as like the reasoning behind it, a possible reasoning behind the trade, and the possible reason of why Memphis can't keep players on their team. Because I don't know if y'all heard about like there was some players talking about they were scared to play in Memphis. You know, because you know how Memphis.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of players that probably don't even want to go to Memphis. Shit, I don't even want to go to Memphis. Shit, my trailer
Yeah,
got
me
robbed
too,
last
man.
time. My trailer got robbed last time I was in that motherfucker. You know, I'm
I
just saying,
tell
like,
I
hey,
tell people all the time, man.
man, it's a
Man,
bad
I,
place, bro. It's
I
bad. It's
think that
horrible.
was just a narrative they just pushing, but
I don't think
I
so.
don't think anybody's
No,
scared to go to Memphis.
nah, bro. You got to. Have you ever been to Memphis?
Yeah, I've been to Memphis before.
No, I'm saying
It's been some
recently.
years, but
No, no,
I've been
recently.
up there before.
I'm talking about
No, not
recently,
recently. I ain't been there, but it
man.
ain't
Man,
no
let me tell
different
you.
from nowhere else.
I'm put like this here. I used to stop at my sister live in Memphis. She lived close to downtown, and I see downtown is where they play now. You know what I
Right.
mean? Now downtown is hood. You get what I'm saying? And man, the only man, listen, Memphis they need to take that. They need to build
Yeah.
a stadium for on the east side of Memphis, like over in, like towards Germantown and Bartlett, somewhere over there where it's nice at. Cause man, it's too hood in Memphis, bro. Ain't don't nobody want to go to the game.
Hey,
Like
But
you know what I mean?
they,
It's
they,
too
they, were- they
hood.
were talking
don't
about
play. They ain't
they
got nothing to worry about at the game.
yeah, they were talking about moving to Nashville. A lot of people a lot of people kept pointing, suggestion that hinting at it. But yeah, man, hey Trav, as far as like Too Tough was saying, man, as far as players coming there as a player, not just visiting as a opposing player, just coming there signing as a free agent and having to live there every day throughout the season or every home game or whatever. Players don't want it. Bang did complain about the facility. He said it was no windows, gloomy in there. He said it felt like they were in a dungeon.
Yeah, I heard him say that. But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
too,
Trav.
that's a small market team. So a lot of
Yeah,
big
most definitely.
stars ain't gonna want to go to any small market team.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
be
small
interested
market.
I'd be interested to see how Zach Randolph and them, what I'm saying, how they feel about this, in that perspective, that narrative, that perspective
Mm,
going out. Yeah,
mm.
man, I'd
But
be interested, man.
Randolph from the hood though,
Brown.
so
Yeah, he blend right in, man. He blend right in.
he
Yeah,
know how to move.
Yeah, why you think
yeah.
John Moran always flashing? He got guns and shit. You know, people know he got them
Yeah,
sticks.
he love it. Yeah, he like it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. He all
yeah,
about that life. Yeah.
yeah. Disney World
But
ain't for him.
them players that long enough, they know where not to go to. That's in any
Mm-hmm.
city. You that long enough, somebody show you the road, you know where not to go. Especially you that type of person, you got millions of dollars, you know where not to go.
Yeah.
You know what side of town you ain't got no business being on.
All right.
But for what it is, but not to dwell on the topic, but you know what I mean. It's getting rougher and rough about a year. Like I said, I used to stop at my sister's house and park my truck right in front of the house, had no problem until just recently. You know what I mean? And man, my trailer got robbed. What was that last year? Yeah, last year sometime my trailer got robbed right in front of our house, man. You know what
Damn.
I mean? So I mean, it got that bad, man. I done parked there for years and nothing never happened, but now it's getting too bad, bro. They robbed their trailers and trucks like while they sitting at the stoplight, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how bad it's getting, man. It's horrible, man. I mean, my sister dad, man, her dad, the police officer. He a police officer. He moved out of Memphis. Yeah, he had to move to he's still a police officer there, but he moved to was it Olive Branch, Mississippi? Yeah, he moved
Oh
to
yeah,
Olive
that's not
Branch.
too far.
Yeah, Olive Branch and
Yeah, down on
Horn Lake.
55.
Yes, South Haven and Horn Lake stuff in the same. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's bad though, man. It's getting worse, man. It's getting worse.
Hey, but guess what? If I was playing, it wouldn't stop me from getting that money.
I see.
I moved it.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, Trav. I'm on that. It wouldn't stop me from getting my paper, but I blend in with them niggas anyway.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, bet, man. So man, let me stir the pot a little bit, man. With this Memphis, trying to make sense of this Memphis and Magic trade. So Memphis, man, what if Memphis is gearing up to, like I said, make a pitch for Kevin Durant, man, and trade, a pitch to the Phoenix Suns to bring in and acquire Kevin Durant for those four or five draft
Yeah, cause what
picks. Could
what
y'all
what he
see?
say?
Could you see John Morant and Kevin Durant paired up together? And
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Morant Durant show. You know what I mean? Morant
yeah,
Durant show. Yeah, I can see that.
yeah,
I can
that's
see that. I don't think, and
hey,
I don't think KD will have a problem playing with another big name like Ja after he'd been playing with the Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? After playing with Steph. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't see no problem with Durant. I don't see him having a problem going there. And then Durant's last hood anyway, so I don't think he worried
eh,
about that.
would you think the narrative around if KD was to go there with Ja and win a champ, go first going there, would anybody be able to say he's stacking his team? Would we be able to? I mean, you could probably miss him with that because it ain't really no other stars on the team. If it did win a championship, who would be the culprit behind it? Would it be Durant? You know what I mean? Would Durant be responsible for them winning the championship, or would it be Ja? Ja get the most credit. I mean,
I think I think it'll be a
I'm assuming that
I
Durant would
think it'll
probably
be a
get the
team
Finals
effort.
MVP.
I
Yeah,
think it'll be a team effort, bro. Because
yeah,
unless they bring in, and I don't think they'll blame him from stacking the team because ain't nobody there but John Morant right now. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Right.
I don't think they'll get blamed for now. They bring Durant and say I don't know another All Star there. Then they probably they try to build a super team.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, yeah. But just bringing Durant himself, and if they take it. I don't think neither one to try to like say try to pull the Kobe Shaq thing like this my team type or I'm the reason why we did this. I think they'll do that. I
Yeah,
think they'll share their effort. You know what I mean?
word. Trav, man, what you think about it, Trav? Um,
Yeah, I think
John
I think
Morant
that'll
and
be
Kevin Durant.
a nice fit. Cause Ja would need somebody as a consistent scorer. And then,
Mhm.
Durant, he gonna score 25 plus, even at his
Mhm.
age,
Damn right.
Mhm.
and he's still efficient. So I think that'll be a good fit for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna get you 25,
But
5 and
I
5.
don't know if he want to go there though. Cause I know he said he wanted to go to the Knicks, the Heat, and
Mm.
one other team. I forgot the other team. I know the Knicks say they ain't want
Right. Let's get to that. We're gonna get to that in a second, man. But to cap off what Trav said, I think it could work. I mean, all
him.
the right pieces is set up for Kevin Durant to be the scorer and really to take the most shots. And John Morant, you know what I'm saying? He's your Halliburton. I mean, we know that boy can boogie, so he could take over games too. And with Jaren Jackson being the Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin Durant, I mean he got it set. And then if you bring in you add in Zach Edey in the mix, they can have a down low, an inside game presence that they can have set up. So it's all good. And then they have Kentavious Caldwell, another defender. I
Mhm.
think it's set up well, and Zach Edey being that 7'5" presence, man. I think that's a
Yeah.
good look for Memphis if they're able to pull this off, man. So hey man, y'all got my ears pointed, pointing up. I mean, I want to see it, man. I'm listening to the streets, these YouTube streets. I'm tuning in the ESPN. I'm on my phone every day, trying to keep up with it. I know Kevin Durant is the biggest domino this all season, and once the biggest fish is out of the pond, you're gonna see every domino fall, and that's how it's gonna go, man. And we call it, man, the Kevin Durant saga, man. So
So, so,
that's what it is. And Trav, go
so
ahead and piggyback off your point and what you were saying, man, about the Kevin Durant. You see him going to like somewhere like Philly with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Could you see him in the Sixers or you said Knicks?
no, I don't think he'll want to go to Philly. The MB stay hurt too much, so I don't think he want to go there. I wouldn't if I was him.
Yeah.
I'd rather go somewhere to team up with another all star, superstar, whatever. I think he'll
But
fit good with Ja. I don't think he want to go to the Heat because I don't think they going nowhere. He
well,
say he want
let's slow down. Let's slow down. Slow down. Let's talk about the Sixers. Let me give my opinion on the Sixers and why I think that'd be another good option for the Sixers. I mean, for the Suns and the Sixers, it's a win-win. As far as the Suns, they could trade for Paul George and Ace Bailey. Some of you may not be familiar with Ace Bailey, but you had a lot of players come out and vouch for him and sign off on him. Uh, Recently, Kevin Durant said this man can score from anywhere, any shot he want. I mean, he talked highly and praised Ace Bailey, which I ain't heard him praise no player coming out of draft the last 5 years like he praised Ace Bailey. And it seems like this man is the future. I don't know what the NBA GMs are doing. Maybe he not their type of Negro, but they sleeping on him. They playing crazy, because he was slotted at number 3, and I done seen him drop down in mock draft to number 7. But Ace Bailey is going to be the future. Trust me. I'm not going to say he's going to take over the league. He might be, you know what I'm saying. He definitely going to be a top 15 player in his league. I would say, especially with these guys coming like Curry and all these guys leaving out Paul George. Paul George, speaking of him, he was another name to praise Ace Bailey, saying that he was even better than Cooper Flag. So, regardless if the NBA want Cooper Flag to be the top player out of this draft, don't be surprised if you see Ace Bailey being the rookie of the year. So, for the Suns, I see this working out. If you can get Paul George and Ace Bailey for Kevin Durant and those a couple first round picks, you'll get those picks back in the exchange, man. What you think about this, Ant? It's truth. I mean, um, you know, I got too tough. What you think about it? What you think about Kevin Durant playing beside
I could.
Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid if he can stay healthy throughout the season? How far this team can go, being that they got Nico Grimes out, as a two guard, and we see the way he exploded last season. And they got Yabu Sele, the one who dunked on LeBron in the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
You
Yep.
see the way they took off, man. This could pay off major for the Suns. And they also can get Kelly Oubre back from the Sixers if they want to put him next to Devin Booker. I mean, this trade really can go down. So how you see what you think about this, man?
I mean, it sounds good, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
Okay.
Just off the strength, because I don't think Durant, like you said, I don't think Durant would want to go. You know what I mean? Would want to go to the Sixers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Embiid is like,
No brotherly love for Durant.
yeah, Embiid like he yesterday's news, man. Like you say, he stayed too hurt,
Mm.
bro. He stayed
Right,
too
right.
hurt, man. He don't. He make an impact when he on the floor, but not as much. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a presence, but he's not. You know what I mean? When he's gone, like it's like you don't miss him. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see Durant going to Philly at all. Like from the teams, from what it sounds like, the teams that he say he want to go to, the places he want to go, it sounds like he look pretty much basketball like second nature. I mean, it to him to me it seems sec basketball is secondary to him when it comes to that. It's like he trying to figure out where his next condo gonna be at, bro. You feel what I'm saying? At this point, I mean, he got a Marine. You know what I mean? So I don't think he ring chasing at all. So you know what I mean? It sounds like
I mean, he got two. He got quite a few.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, you right. We get you. We get you though.
and takes it because
So
I don't think he, I don't know. I don't know though. I
so
just don't see
let's
that.
tie this back into what Trav was going at. Is do you see Kevin Durant with the Knicks as a Knicker? Knicks already came out. By the way, Knicks can't go ahead. But do you see Kevin Durant with the Knicks?
Nah, nah, nah. I don't see him with the Knicks. And like I said, I don't think the Knicks want him anyway. But I don't see him with the Knicks though.
And who? And if he did,
Miami,
who
maybe.
who would they send back for Kevin Durant if he was with
From
to go to the Knicks from yeah? Who would they send to the Suns
Cat,
from the Knicks?
cat.
Yeah, if we coming around and Trav, I know he gonna bring it home on this one, but who would they send? That's what I'm going to get my questions out right now to Trav. Who would they send? At who would they send over?
on, I'm on. I have had his idea on that one, bro. I have the slightest
Yeah,
idea on that one.
Trav. Hey, Trav, the
It had to
truth,
be
man.
cat.
Trav. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just be straight up, man. The Knicks already said that they're not interested in Kevin Durant. I know that was a bad move, a bad
But
PR. They should have shut the fuck
of
up. But
that's because of cat.
yeah, man. But who would they trade you? So you telling me you would trade Cat for Kevin Durant, a 35-year-old Kevin Durant going on 36
I would.
for what
Yeah,
a 1 to 2 year window, 1 year window, 2 year window.
yeah, because you ain't gonna win now with cat.
But you got your two cornerstones.
You
You got
gotta
your two
think it,
cornerstones. You got Jalen Brunson and Cat, or Carl Anthony Towns that you could build around.
if them two are your cornerstone, Bronson he's solid. But cat, you ain't gonna win now with cat. So if I had a
I,
chance to trade him for Kevin Durant, because the East gonna be wide open again, I would get Kevin Durant. I'll get Cat out of there and I'll get Kevin Durant.
and then who gonna be your middleman? Who gonna play in the middle for you?
Oh shit! I'm gonna put old boy what's his name? The center.
Hackersack,
Yeah, I
Mitchell
put
Robinson.
he'll be starting. I get somebody else too.
Wow,
I get another big man. Cat really ain't a he want to be a wing.
man, Cat came through for the like. Cat was putting up. He was doing his thing in the playoffs, man. I mean,
Yeah,
he,
yeah,
he,
he
he
he, he put up some numbers, but that ain't that ain't get them. They because they should have, in my opinion, they should have beat the Pacers. They should have. But like I say, to me, Cat, he too soft. He want to be a wing player. He a 7 footer. He'll hit some threes here and there or whatever. But I would like to see him play a lot more inside. But he don't want to do that. He want to be a wing player. So, and then, I would trade him for someone like Kevin Durant because he's gonna consistently get you at least 25 or more every night. That's what Bronson needs. Another star like that. Cat ain't he not gonna get it done like consistently like you need him to. But that's what's wrong with a lot of teams though. It's a lot of inconsistency. That's what's going on.
Mm,
The stars of the day ain't like the
man.
stars of
So
yesterday.
mm,
got you.
mm.
Hey, so better yet, somebody mentioned that they probably think Kevin Durant could end up with the Heat. I mean, who all think you think that's a really a real option? Who would they give up for Kevin Durant?
Mm.
Yeah, I
And
ain't
they're
sure
and they're a
about that
middle of the pack team, and how would the salaries work out? I mean, the Suns, as a Suns fan myself, I damn sure don't want Terry Rozier. That's about the best thing they could see in what the shooter can't even think of his name right now, but that goes to show you the talent on that. bunch of G League players on the damn Heat, man. Jimmy really put that team on the back end, on their back end. Like Kevin Durant ain't no Jimmy Butler. Not saying that Jimmy Butler is better, but Jimmy Butler showed what he could do. He took the boys to the championship twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he said he
And
would
and
go to
uh,
Miami, but I
and,
don't.
and that's
That
another
haven't
thing, man.
moved.
We that's another thing. We got to stop romanticizing these stars. Now we say everybody. Matter of fact, they would put me on the cross if I came out and said Jimmy Butler is a better, more impactful player than Kevin Durant. People would put me on the cross, man. You know what I'm saying? And but you can't argue with the results. You know, there's nobody who could who would sit here and say that Kevin Durant, that Jimmy Butler is better than Kevin Durant, but at the same time, there's nobody that'll sit here and say that Kevin Durant can take this team to the finals like Jimmy Butler did twice.
Mm,
So
mm,
so
mm.
I want to know what you think about that. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Ant? You think we should be going off of what player can get his team farther or get them to the promised land, opposed to a player who could just score the most points? Is Kevin Durant? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
it's a valid question,
yeah. I mean, like, yeah. But Halliburton proved that. I mean, the fact that we sit there talking about Halliburton, you know what I mean? Like, he
right?
proved that. Like, you know what I mean? He showed up when it mattered. You know what I mean? As opposed to being the top scorer every night. Because like Trav say, man, you know, anybody can be the top scorer of the night. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's what I was
Like,
saying. Yeah,
yeah, like in any game, any team that come on the floor at this point in time right now, anybody can be the top scorer. You know what I mean? Kind of when I miss the days of when you know who gonna be the top scorer of the night. You get what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, yeah. But
I won't break up any eras of or names, but you know what I mean. We're in an era now where ain't no telling who gonna be the top scorer, dog. So you got to look at basically the person like you say who can carry the team, who can you know what I mean. Regardless if they carry the team with by points or by their involvement or by by their defensive effort. You know what I mean,
I
or just
think
they rebounding and assists. Yeah, or
IQ
you
plays
know
a
that
major part of
yeah,
this.
it does.
IQ is an intangible that today's metrics that still have not been able to quantify, and I don't think it really will, especially the way they've been gauging things. But can we really say that Kevin Durant is a better player than Jimmy Butler when we know Jimmy Butler get it done on both ends of the court and come through, like Ant alluded to, come through when he needed it, and his team needs him most? Jimmy will go up, you know what I'm saying, and rip off. He'll rip off, 10 straight points, man, in the fourth quarter if you need him. He
Yeah,
at the right time, 10, 12 points. Trav, man, I say,
yeah.
man, how can we say that Kevin Durant is better than Jimmy Butler, being that Jimmy Butler gets you more results without a stacked team?
Mm,
Well,
mm.
I see what you're saying because he went on a run for a few years with Miami, with the
Yeah.
team he had.
Hmm.
Nobody thought that was gonna happen. He did it year after year.
A bunch of G leaguers. And let me remind y'all, it started out in Minnesota. He started out, he went against Cat and Andrew Wiggins, and he was calling Cat and them soft, the first team, and all of them. And Jimmy took the dang on practice team and beat them jokers by himself, man, and said, yo, give me my money. Then he turned around and went with Philly and got them boys within a matter of 2 points in the game 7 versus Kawhi Leonard. And nobody faults him for losing against Kawhi Leonard and the Toronto Raptors, the champs. They came closer than the Golden State Warriors did. So, I mean, Jimmy Butler, for him to do that and lead Joel Embiid and encourage him to come more into himself as a leader and as a dominant player. Jimmy Butler was that guy, man, and it's unfortunate that the 76ers organization couldn't see it and that they decided to go with Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler. and they paid for it later on, and they saw how Jimmy Butler went down there to the Miami Heat and led them guys to like two straight Eastern Conference um, finals, and then or three when it's all said and done, and two championships out of two championship or final appearances out of that. So hey, man, your boy Jimmy, he ain't no fluke. He been doing it in practice. He's been doing it, you know what I'm saying? He did it, he was a sidekick at first, but then he showed you that I'm not just a sidekick like Scottie Pippen. He showed you I could do it as the man. You know what I'm saying? I could do it as whatever role you need me to do it. And then he came, now he's with the Warriors. And who knows what he'll do next year, especially if they get a Vucevic next year with the Warriors. Hey, Jimmy's story is still being written. I don't know this guy Kevin Durant, how his legacy is going to end. It's really on the fence right now. It's really I don't know, man. So what y'all say to that?
Uh, no man, I think Jimmy showed us a lot, bro. Jimmy.
Yeah,
One thing I don't want him to show us again is show his hands with his nails painted and shit. That's what I don't want to see from him. But I
yeah,
mean, you know what I mean? With that emo shit he had
hey,
going on, man. But yeah,
yeah.
Jimmy a
But like
beast, man.
Rodman, but like Dennis Rodman, the
Man,
results can't be argued.
yeah, man. That man,
He
he a
showed
beast,
up.
bro. He showed the fuck up. He definitely did that. He definitely did that. But yeah, man, I don't know, man.
Hey, what you say to that, Trav? Because you got Kevin Durant top 10 on your list all time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
we ain't got no cough button on here, so you gonna have to speak on this.
look, man. You've seen Kevin Durant play his career, so yeah, Jimmy, he came during the playoff, but talking about overall playoffs and regular season, he can't touch Kevin Durant for that. But
Oh, you say
he
overall what? Oh, so repeat that. Come again.
overall career, playoffs and regular season,
I
he
beg your
can't touch
pardon.
Kevin Durant.
I beg your pardon. Listen,
See the
Jimmy
reason?
Butler.
Hold on. The
Jimmy
reason I
Butler is
say
about the
that.
playoffs. You can
What
miss
what
him
you
with that
mean?
regular season shit. Jimmy
I
is about the
mean,
playoffs.
Kevin Durant went to the playoffs as a young player. Where he was in the league maybe what 4 years or something like that, four
Can't
five
take that
years.
from him. Definitely can't take that from him. But he also had Russell Westbrook and James Harden. You know what I'm saying, to help
But
him get
but
there,
hold
and
on
Serge
now.
Ibaka.
But those guys, all of them was young.
That's right.
All of them was young,
Mm,
so nobody knew Westbrook was gonna be who he is or James Harden. James Harden was coming off the bench. He was a
yeah,
six man.
he sure was.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
So, so
and he
these
choked.
guys
And he
did that
choked too.
young.
Yeah.
And went up against LeBron them. And they put up a good fight, but
They got
they
him out
went
of there in
down
five
to
games, right?
yeah, but if you was a person that watched that series,
Right, right,
you
right. They got
know,
cheated a lot of crazy calls. That was a
yeah.
makeup. That was a makeup championship for LeBron for giving Dirk one. He gave Dirk that charity ring. So
Nah,
yeah,
Dirk bust their ass.
yeah,
That's what happened.
Hmm.
yeah. Really, you could say you could say the little fella, man. The little fella, man. Got on him, man. Uh, Barea, JJ Barea, and yeah, man. It was Jason
Oh yeah.
Terry out there too, but Dirk took over when he needed to. Dirk got hot at the right time.
Hmm.
And for a
Oh
guy
yeah.
like LeBron who can guard all five positions, and Chris Bosh, come on, man. They gave away a championship, man. In my opinion.
No, they ain't give it away. They just lost. They got their ass
Yeah,
whooped.
Hmm.
yeah, man. But hey, man, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but that's what I'm here for, man. I'm gonna keep it raw. I think Jimmy Butler, maybe it's a system, but Kevin Durant, he signed. It took other stars for Kevin Durant to be where he at. You got to surround him with other stars. Jimmy don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy been alone all his life. Jimmy done got kicked out the house. out the crib at a young age, homeless, been the underdog. Say nothing new to Jimmy, man. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy put the team on his back, man, and put them boys on prime TV, man. Listen,
And guess what?
Kevin
Jimmy gonna
Durant got his
retire with no
championship.
ring.
Kevin Durant got his championships off of Golden State Warriors, right? He could have got it off himself. There's more honor in that, but there's no honor amongst thieves when you get together and you team up with other players to steal the NBA fans, rob them of competitive games. Then, like I say, man, there's no honor for me amongst thieves. Now, I love Kevin Durant game, but he got to show me he can get it himself. So if he go to a team like Memphis and do it, or go to a team like Miami and do it, I put him right at his rightful spot, man, and I consider putting him in the top
But see,
10 like you have him.
this is what I don't like about the Kevin Durant thing. People talk about him, but nobody ever says about LeBron going down there with Wade,
Oh, we do, but that's a whole nother
who
can of
already
worms.
won a championship before LeBron.
I do.
Same draft class.
I
You
do.
go
I
down
feel
there
you
Hey,
with
about that.
Wade and Bosh.
but we gonna
Nobody
stay on
said
topic.
Yeah,
We gonna stay on topic.
I'm
Go
with you
ahead.
on that trail. I'm with you on that trail. Go ahead. I'm just amen
we
the
we
trail. Go
we
ahead, trail.
we on topic. It just I just had to throw that in there because of the
I'm gonna keep it short and impactful, man. But I do
Mm-hmm.
feel you on that. I mean, Kevin Durant is copying what Braun did. He said, "Hey, man, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you doing it and you leaving us in legacy, and they going by rings, and that's the net, then I might as well go on and get up in here too." You know what I'm saying? But when Kevin Durant did it, now everybody want to complain about it. But okay, and it goes back, and it ain't just LeBron. Kobe Bryant did it. He was stacking his team. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yeah, man. Kobe Bryant was stacking
stop it.
his team when
Stop
he
it.
had Ron Artest. When he
Stop
went
it.
head to head, he went head to head against the Rockets.
Stop it.
Game
Stop it.
6, game 7. Correct me if
Kobe,
I'm wrong,
Kobe,
Trav.
Kobe, Kobe,
Trav,
Kobe,
did he or did he not?
Kobe did
Did he
not
not?
stack. Kobe did not stack no team, bro. Stop it. Don't do that.
He had Andrew Bonham, who was a top 2 center in the league. Him and Dwight
And who
Howard.
was and who was Bynum
What was he
shortly
not?
after that? And who was Bynum shortly
What?
after
No,
that?
it don't matter. But Kobe Bryant had him at his peak. He had him for those years when
Man,
it mattered.
come on,
When
man.
he won that 2009 championship, Andrew Bynum was there. When he won 2010, Andrew Bynum was there.
but
Was
see
Andrew
they
Bynum not?
drafted Bynum.
What? Right. But was Bynum? You're right. That's a good point. But was Bynum not a top two player? He already had enough in Bynum. He had enough already. He had
Man,
a big
stop
man,
it.
right?
Stop it,
Right,
man.
and then they made an unequal. This should have been the league should have investigated this trade with Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? This was definitely some corruption going on with this trade with Jerry West giving away Paul Gasol for Kwame Brown. What kind of trade is that, man? You know what I'm saying? So they acquired Paul Gasol. So he got Paul Gasol at his disposal. You got Paul Gasol, Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom, and Ron Artest. Ain't no other team in the NBA had that much talent, bro. Most
Man,
of the talent was spread across the league,
ooh,
and the Celtics had to
that man
respond. The
said talent.
Celtics end up. The Celtics was the only one who responded to that and put together that big three like they did and ended up having a big four. LeBron sitting back watching that, it's like, damn, I see what's going on. I see how they playing it. Let me go form me a big three with Wade and Bosh. And that's what happened. And that all
No,
started, and
no,
it started from Kobe Bryant. As long as Kobe
but
Bryant was getting
but
the
notice.
trades done, when Kobe was getting the trades done through his GM, threatening them, saying, I'm going to leave. I'm going to force a trade to the Clippers or to the Bulls if y'all don't get me these players and these players, because he was getting kicked out of the playoffs first round. He wasn't that good. He wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? We already know. A lot of years he wasn't even making the playoffs, and he was supposed to be the man without Shaq. But he started threatening the organization. If you don't get me this and this and that, then I'm going to leave. Why a player of Kobe Bryant magnitude need all these players to play with? You already got Bynum. You already got Lamar Odom. Play with what you got. The great Red Auerbach, God rest his soul, he said the famous words of do the best with what you have. That's what he told Sam Jones and all those guys who came in. when they already, you know what I'm saying, when the stage was already set high, when the expectations when they was already winning championships in Boston in the '50s, a lot of that's a whole nother topic. But Kobe Bryant is not that. You know what I'm saying? He needed the whole damn wardrobe, man, so to speak. Like Michael Jordan said, the little brother who keep wearing all this shit. MJ, that's why I say he not like MJ. MJ took what the fuck he had, got it out the mud, played with it with a sorry ass, played with an inexperienced or sorry ass roster until he got Scottie Pippen and trained him and got him alone, gave him some heart and taught him the IQ to play the game how he wanted it. You know what I'm saying? And brought along Horace Grant or whatever. So that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That I don't see Kobe, you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with what LeBron did based on what Kobe Bryant did. So, and I don't see,
bro,
nothing
bro,
wrong with what
bro,
Kevin Durant did the same thing. So we can't really too much fault him for
bro,
doing what the other
bro,
greats is doing. So
bro. First of all, let's get the one thing straight. Kobe never stacked a team. All these players that you
Trav,
named,
did his man not
bro.
stack the team? Did he not go?
Uh,
Did he not go? Did he not go game for game? Did he
hold
not
on,
go game for game against Ron Artest after Tracy McGrady went down and Yao Ming was down? You know what I'm saying? He went to game 7 against Ron Artest. Did he not? Let's see if
Right.
you've been watching instead of highlights.
bro. Listen, man. Listen.
Answer my
All,
question. Did he
all
not
these,
go? Did he
all these
Yeah,
not
players.
you're
go
right.
game for game? The fans
He
want to
did.
know because I raised a good question. I know that's what I do.
Yeah,
Did
he
he not
did.
go game for game? Yeah, too
Bro,
tough, man.
all,
Did he not go game for game with Ron Artest?
He did.
That's a
man.
fact. So
Yeah, he
who the
did.
fuck you know? Who the fuck you know had a hard time going up head to head against Ron Artest, who was the third option on the team, and then turn around and ask for that player back. You know what I'm saying? Ask for that player to be on your team. You trade away Trevor Ariza for Ron Artest because you don't want to compete against him again. You don't want to work for it, man. They say you're the hardest worker, but you don't want to work for it. See, there's a
Ron
lot of
Artest
things
was
that
It's
y'all
called. It's
omit
called.
and
It's,
leave
it's
out.
called. It's called. It's called. It's called getting the pieces that you need. And mind
He
you,
didn't need he didn't need those pieces.
bro,
He
bro.
just
All
ain't he just
and
want
mind
the
you,
world handed to him. Just like he
and
was
mind you,
drafted, just like he was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets, but he threatened any team who him and his agent told any team who drafted him, we're not gonna play for him. He's not gonna play for you, he's gonna go play overseas. So he pulled that bullshit because he didn't want to compete. He did not want to get his team up out of the mud in Charlotte. So he asked to be traded, and that's what he got. He went to LA with the rest of the with the
Really,
star-studded
West
team
wanted
behind
him.
Eddie Jones. Say
now,
what
now,
now?
Really,
now,
West
now,
wanted him because Kobe
Kobe,
ain't have the
Yeah, I know.
pull.
Everybody wanted him. Everybody wanted him, but he threatened all the rest of the teams.
Nah,
So
man,
Kobe
Kobe ain't
Bryant,
have the pull like that.
Kobe Bryant. Everybody seen him coming. Kobe Bryant really the one who fucked the parity up in the league. He fucked it up.
bro.
He
Nah,
fucked it up,
man.
man.
No,
Listen.
no,
How
you
did he
can't put.
not?
Don't do that.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. How did Kobe Bryant not? He
Don't
he
do
You
that.
he
wrong, man.
forced his way. Listen.
You dead wrong, bro. You
So
dead
did
wrong, bro.
Kobe Bryant did Kobe Bryant not refuse to play? Did he not refuse to play for any team that drafted him other than the Lakers?
What they got to
I'll
do
wait.
though?
I'll wait. Yes or no?
Oh, listen, what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Did
Listen,
it
know.
answer the question? Answer the
listen.
question. Did he refuse to play for any organization outside of the Lakers? Yes or no?
I ain't hear
What they
that.
got?
Answer
What
the
they got?
question.
Hold on. What they
I
got to
ain't
do?
never heard
What
that.
they got to do? What they got to do with the price of
Answer the
tickets, though?
question.
What
I
they
ain't
Answer
got
the
never
to do?
question.
heard
That
that.
sound good.
You
Sound
so
good. But that
no,
sound
but
you lose. Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. Sound good. Answer the question though.
Let me
You
say
don't
this.
answer a question with a question.
Let me say this. Let me say that. I'm not answering the question with a question, but let me say this,
Answer the
bro.
question. It's a yes or
Notice,
no, bro.
notice, notice, notice how
It's
when
a
you
yes
said
or
big,
no, man. It's a
no,
yes
no.
or no.
Listen, yes, he did.
See,
But let me tell you this. Yes, he
yes, he
did.
did.
But
I
let me
know he
but let
did.
me say but let me say this though. Let me
What's
say
the
this.
excuse, brother? What's the excuse?
Notice how every time when you said big three, you said big three when it came to Miami. You
Nah,
said big three when it came to
nah.
Boston. You
I,
never
I, I
said
ain't
big.
say
Hold
big
on,
three.
no. Yes, you did. But you never said big three when it
I
came to the
never
Lakers
said
because it never
big.
was a big three. It
Oh no,
never
they
was
had
a
a
big
big.
three.
They had a
No,
big four.
no, that
They had a big
stop it,
four.
bro.
Stop it, bro. They had
Stop
a
it,
big
bro.
four. I
All them
said big
players you
three when it
named,
came to the
Bud, I just
Celtics. When you go
Ed
back and play this
Ryan or
tape,
Pau
I only
Gasol.
refer.
Man, them niggas were mediocre, bro.
Listen,
Them
man,
niggas were them
I
niggas were
referred
them
to
niggas,
a big three when I
bro,
spoke about the Celtics and the
bro.
Miami Heat. Right?
All them
Okay,
players that
that's when I referred to a big three.
all
All
those
right,
players that you listen, let me say this. All those players that you named around COVID that you claim that them niggas weren't even stars, bro. None of them.
man,
None
co-stars,
of them.
but a co-star,
None
Kobe
of
Bryant is
them.
going, bro. Kobe Bryant is
None of
fighting for
them.
his. Kobe
Those
Bryant
three, those,
fighting for his
bro,
playoff. He fighting
those,
for his playoff hopes against a supporting cast. You telling me a role player? You telling me Ron
dog,
Artest?
dog.
That's who he going.
None of them.
That's who he fighting for.
Never,
He in a
never,
dog fight with them.
never was,
Kobe
never
Bryant
was
in
an
a
all
dog
star.
fight. He in a
Never
dog
was an
fight
all
with Ron
star,
Artest. He in a dog fight with
bro.
Ron Artest. Come on, man. You
Never
can't
was a
minimize these players. You can't
bro.
minimize these players, man.
Cause they,
Ron
bro.
Artest and
I'm not
Paul
minimizing.
Gasol is the all-star. Paul Gasol is the all-star. And on top of that, he was the best player in Memphis. Come on, let's not act like
Come
Paul
on,
Paul
man.
Gasol
Come
wasn't
on,
getting
man.
down, putting up 40 points a game. You know what I'm
He was the
saying?
best
Yeah,
player
he
in
was
Memphis
getting down.
after getting traded by Kobe.
Let's not minimize him.
Yeah, after
They
getting
caught
traded
that
by
man while he was
Kobe.
peaking. Let's not minimize the fact that
After being trained
Paul was the reason
Kobe.
why the Lakers advanced on a lot of those games, man, in the playoffs for the
Oh
Lakers.
my
It
God.
was Paul
Oh my
Gasol who
God.
advanced.
Stop it, bro.
Yeah,
Stop. Come on, Dwayne
Paul
Wade.
Gasol was
Come on,
part of a
Dwayne
big
Wade.
three. Parker Gasol was
Come on,
part of the
Dwayne.
big three. Andrew Bynum was
Hell
part of a
no.
big three. And
Hell no.
Lamar Odom was doing his thing
Hell
in
no.
Miami Heat. You don't
Hell
trade
no,
anybody
man.
for Shaquille O'Neal. You trade somebody
Man.
like Lamar Odom for Shaquille O'Neal and come around Butler also who was unhealthy. But come on, Lamar Odom ain't no scrub, bro. Bro, Lamar Odom
Man.
was that dude in Miami, man. And I know you can attest to that. You can sit back and be quiet like a church mouse. But
Yeah,
Man.
Lamar
everybody
Odom
know
was an
Miami was
all-around
that.
player. He's a
Man.
playmaker.
Come on, man. Tell the truth. Yeah, man. Hey, so let's just keep it raw, man. Lamar
I, I let
Odom
I let you
was an
have your
all-star
time, man.
caliber player. Lamar Odom, Paul Gasol, Andrew Bynum was the top two center in the league. Let's start. And Paul Gasol was the top big man. Those are already three big men that he's working with at his disposal. Plus Ron Artest, a defensive player
Yeah,
of the
because
year.
I
Man,
can't.
Come on, man.
Pal Gasol
Because
didn't
That's
look,
five players.
Pal
That's
Gasol
five
did
all-stars.
Pal Gasol didn't become shit until he got trained by Kobe, bro.
Stop lying, bro.
hold on,
Stop
man.
lying.
Man,
Stop
Paul
lying,
Gasol,
bro.
one of the best big men in the league.
man, come
Facts,
on, man.
man. Keep it 100, bro. Come on, man. Keep it raw, bro.
Now y'all gonna say the same shit Dwayne Wade said. Well, Pal Gasol should have got the MVP their second year when they wanted you.
Hold
Pal
on, man.
Gasol, he should have got their
Hold-
MVP too, right?
and you know the reason why he said that because Kobe had
Come
an
on, man.
awful final.
How the fuck, bro? Check the
Kobe,
numbers. Kobe final numbers were better than his regular season numbers.
so
Facts.
so
Check
so if
Oh,
them.
he
that's
scored,
false.
Check
That's
them.
false.
so if he scored
Check
20
them.
some
False.
points, but he just shot the
Kobe
False.
average
ball 20 some
the
times.
man.
Audience, we
Kobe
do not stand by this.
that playoff
False.
season. That playoff season. You talk. Check the facts. Super
Man,
Dave. That bro.
Kobe's
That
field goal
that
percentage was
bro.
like 39 or 40%.
His field goal percentage was what?
Like 39 or 40%, like
No,
something like that. Kobe was shooting
no.
bad.
The
The
man,
reason they
the man,
won that championship was
he
because of Ron Artest
man, stop. Kobe
saved
averaged
his ass in that
Kobe,
fourth quarter.
bro. That year, Kobe
Damn
averaged
right.
regular season. Kobe averaged 27 in the
Man,
playoffs.
Kobe
In the fight,
stuck the joint up
in the
against the
finals,
Boston Celtics.
in
Tony
the
Allen and Ray Allen was
bro,
putting the clamps on that dude along with
bro.
James Posey.
In the
Let's stop
finals,
it. We
in the
see,
finals,
we
he
really
averaged
watched this.
28. He averaged
No, he
28,
did.
bro.
He
He
took like
check the
28 shots.
numbers.
He was so
Check
inefficient, bro.
the man,
The
That's
referees bailed him out, man.
bro. Check this
what
shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
The man with the 45% from the field. What are you talking about, bro?
No,
Stop it, man.
I don't even think
Check
He
it was
was
that high.
40%.
45% in the regular season, man.
Bro, no, he stepped his game
And
up in the
you
playoffs,
gloating
dog.
about you gloating like
No,
45% is
bro.
some
I know,
efficient number. Come on,
I
bro.
know,
Let's stop it.
hey, he was more efficient than Pau Gasol, 30%, 28 was high.
Nah,
Man, stop it, bro.
Parker Shaw shot
And he
50%.
closer,
And the
and he
reason
close.
why, and let me
Man,
tell you
stop it,
something.
bro.
Yeah, Paul
Stop it,
Gasol
bro.
said.
Check
FYI,
the
the reason
stat.
why the Lakers won those championships is because of Kobe Bryant's supporting class that you're trying to
Bro,
minimize
check the
who his
stats.
supporting class, if you hear me out, his supporting cast shot more than 50%. Kobe Bryant was the only one who didn't shoot 50%. Okay, my brother, you cannot beat no NBA team shooting subpar 45%. All right, it's gonna take your supporting cast to lift you back up, man.
bro,
So if you don't know basketball,
bro.
I
The
know
man,
it,
the
bro.
man,
From a
the
one-on-one
man,
position, from a coaching
the man,
position, it's all about the efficiency
the
against
man,
efficiency.
the
To
man,
get
the
all the
man,
showboating,
dog.
nobody's denying that Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest entertainers and showboaters in basketball. Nobody can doubt that. But when it comes to
Man,
playing real formal basketball, when you put in the numbers,
come on,
hey, when you do the math, we put the numbers against the numbers. Kobe Bryant is an
pull
inefficient
the
player in
pull
the
the number.
final. I say he's an inefficient player in the closeout games and in the finals. So and in the clutch time as well. And I challenge anybody, even the fans, anybody in the chat that's listening, to do your homework and prove me wrong.
I'm finna prove you wrong right now. As soon as I pull over,
I
you pull
doubt it,
over and
bro.
check and
I doubt it.
I will pull you the
I
stats, bro.
doubt it. I doubt
Kobe
it.
Yeah,
averaged 27.
He had a
Kobe
point,
averaged
but his
he
shooting percentage was
man
bad.
man. No, it wasn't bad, bro. It was better than Pau Gasol. What are you? And Pau
Well,
closer to the
check the
basket.
stat.
Pau was
Check the
closer
stat.
to the basket, and Kobe was man. Stop it, bro.
Why
Stop it,
you
bro.
think Dwayne Wade said what he said?
I'm, I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you because Dwayne Wade. Look, ever since he turned that boy to a little girl, I don't trust nothing that nigga say. Ever
See,
since he,
I already
I don't
seen the
trust.
stat. That's how I know. I already seen the stat.
That what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a Kobe fanatic. You gonna tell me about his stats?
And you
I
gonna
can
be
tell you.
wrong on that one, my brother.
I'm
He
trying to
ain't
tell you
have a
now.
better shoe percentage than Paul Gasol.
Lord, please let a red stop come up right now. Please let a red stop come up. Now I'm about to show you these goddamn stats. Cause
Yeah,
y'all the stats. I'm finna pull the stats for you. I'm gonna give you the numbers, the raw numbers.
I
I'm
mean, I
telling you,
already
man.
seen him, so I know Paul
Kobe's
Gasol
he
shot a
he
better percentage.
he's all right, okay. Man, Pau Gasol's percentage was not better, bro. The only thing
Not,
Pau
not,
Gasol
Yes,
did,
it
not,
was. Yes, it
he
was, bro.
if
Yes, it was, man. Yes, it was.
he grabbed a lot of rebounds. He grabbed a lot of rebounds, but guess what? Kobe out rebounded him in like 2 of those games in the
Keep it
finals.
raw, man. Keep it raw.
I'm keeping it raw. I'm keeping it raw.
I ain't taking nothing
I'm
away from
keeping it raw.
Kobe, but I
Trav,
say
Trav, look at the screen. Hey,
that
true. Hey,
series.
Trav, look at the screen, Trav. Picture speak 1,000 words.
What is?
Oh yeah, I see it up there.
You see that shot chart, man? That man shoot 37%, bro.
What year is that though? What year are we looking at? Cause we supposed to be talking about what 2010 when he won his fifth. What year are we talking about?
Yeah, you
Or
talking
you
about
talking about?
that 10? Yeah,
Or
you
you
talking about
or
that
you
one?
or,
Yeah,
or you talking about the
his
one
shoot percentage was bad.
or you talking about the year he scored 81 and they robbed him and gave it to Nash that year? What we talking about? I'm just saying.
What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that Nash bounced his ass out of play all a couple years in a row.
But yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. Pull the numbers. Pull the number Kobe for that year, and him and Pau Gasol, and we gonna see who's the better player in the playoffs.
That's why I'm telling you. That's why Dwayne Wade said what he said, because
And I'm
Kobe's shoot percentage was bad. Even
yeah,
though, Kobe the
yeah,
man, he the star. He
man,
taking all the shot, but he had
Dwayne Wade,
a bad shoot
man,
percentage.
man, come on, man, Dwayne Wade said his little boy, girl, man, stop it. Listen, man, I'm telling you, bro. Listen, man.
No, I saw the stat. When you look at it, you're gonna be like, yeah, they were right.
Where the stats at? Where they at? They on the screen?
Nah, that from them game right there. He got that up there. But in that series,
Pau Gasol,
that's why Wade said what
Kobe,
he said.
Kobe outscored. I mean, he outshot Pau Gasol.
Yeah,
Efficiently.
he always gonna take the most shot.
Right. What I'm saying is he was more efficient.
Nah, he wasn't more efficient.
He wasn't. Let me
Nah.
see. Let me see. Let me find me a spot where I can pull over here. Hold on. Here we go. Right
And
here. Let me
Dave would
pull
tell
over.
you, I always tell Dave about Kobe and AI. Yeah, a lot of games them motherfuckers scored 28, 30-something point, but they be the shot the ball down there 30 times.
Let me see. Hold on.
That when I came up with way back then, I was like, man, a lot of these guys could be a star if they got the green light to shoot the ball 20, 25 to 30 times a game. A lot of cats can average goddamn 25 to 30 points.
Hold on, Mr. What year this is we looking at right here? We 37%. What year that is? Oh no, that ain't the year, bro. Because he
I
averaged
don't know
24.
what year that is.
No, that ain't it. He averaged 24. He averaged 24. I'm talking about dude. That ain't the year.
But if we talking about 2010.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you put up them stats on that 2010 year, like I said, you'll see his shooting percentage wasn't that good. I say, Kobe, he was a good player. He was a star. But I ain't gonna say they was stacked like how Dave saying, but he had some good players on there. And Paul Gasol, he was one of the best big man before he got there. And then see me, I believe that like if Lamar Odom and Caron Butler would have stayed over there with Wade, I think they still would have won that championship a couple years later. Cause a lot of people be saying Shaq, but Shaq wasn't the same. Shaq. Yeah, but I had seen that when they was talking about that final, which I already knew that anyway about Kobe shooting. I watched the shit. I ain't know the exact number, but I knew he had a bad final. Yeah, I think that year they went through Denver, they whooped San Antonio. Yeah, I think that year they whooped San Antonio to go to the championship. Yeah, you pull it up, you gonna see. Hey, you ain't pulled it up yet?
I'm having a hard time finding it.
Yeah, you do all you do is go to that year championship. That's what we were talking about, 2010.
Yeah, when the Lakers won 4-3, right?
Yeah.
Gabe said facts. Gabe, what you referring to?
Yeah, because Ron Artest saved it that fourth quarter.
Gabe
Ron
Moore.
Artest saved and shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, which game you want to know about? I'm back. Can y'all hear me?
Let me see. 29, 33, 38, 26. Man, come on, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
man got numbers.
Hey,
man,
you hear this man trying to roll off the points like we slow or something, crap. Bro, we weren't born yesterday, bro. You're gonna have to come better than that, man. Let's go and pull it.
I'm finna give you the. I'm finna give you the percentage.
Game one.
By game.
Game one. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Right.
10 or 22.
Kobe Bryant was 10 or 22 for 45%.
Second game. 8 or 20.
No. Oh, hold up, Trav. Hold up. Let's Trav. Let's go back to game one. 10 to 22, 45%. Right. Paul Gasol 8 or 14 for 57. Hold up. Paul Gasol.
But go ahead.
Hold on, man. Let this truth come out. Paul Gasol shot 57%, right? Meta World Peace shot 50%,
I
5 and
wait.
10. Andrew
Shit.
Bynum shot 66%. Come on, man.
Don't
Come
look
on with
like he was
game two,
just
Trav.
terrible. Yeah,
Eight,
he might have
eight,
been off.
8 for 20. Kobe was 8 for 20.
Yo, like I say, two shots away from 2 misses away from being 50%. Shit,
40%.
10,
He
10,
didn't have it.
10,
We ain't
10
giving him no
don't 10
credit for
don't
no
represent
almost.
that, that
Game
Man, hey, hey,
3,
hey, hey,
you know
hey,
what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey,
10
hey,
of
hey, hey, hey,
29.
hey, 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 hold on, Trav. You moving too fast. Hold on, you know what? You know what Kobe Bryant X would say about what you just said? Huh? Too much shot. Listen, Kobe Bryant X, everybody know, Randy would have said almost isn't good enough, my brother. We don't want to hear that shit. Almost ain't good enough, man. So we want to hear if he would have scored 2 more points. That's the whole point of this, man. Two, what'd you
Fuck
say,
it. I'm going
Trav?
to just skip all the way to game 7,
Two,
the most
hold on,
important game. He was
hold on,
6 for
Trav. Hold on,
24.
Trav. Hold on. We got to show this man, man. Man, we let him off
Yeah.
the hook, man. You going too fast.
That
Let's
game he
break this
shot
thing
horrible.
down. Hold on. We're gonna marinate this
But
in his brother's spirit, man. Hold on. The man was 8 of 20,
but
bro. He shot 40%,
so
man.
he said
40%. Paul Gasol
watch this.
was 7 out of 10, who took half the amount of shots at 70%. It seemed like the
But
offense
we
should have
talk
been
about
going through it.
in comparison to
Right.
Paul
Bynum was
Gasol.
6 of 10. Right? Bynum was 6 of 10. So I'm telling you, his teammates is shooting a higher percentage than him. But Kobe got to be the fucking man and let everybody see him taking the most shots. And what people look at, fucking highlights, because that's what ESPN get paid off of doing highlights and letting the people see what they want to see. Man, but Kobe Bryant, if you really watching the game, which most fans don't, they understand that this man is not who they say that he is. The man was inefficient, bro. All his teammates shot better percentage than he shot, and he shot and scored. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he scored. He scored the most points because he took the most shots. But Paul Gasol
Yeah, he
outscored
had
him with half
28.
them. Paul Gasol had
He
25
had
points. Kobe
28.
Bryant
Paul
had
had
21.
18.
Am I right or wrong, Trav? Paul Gasol had
He had
25
8
points.
rebounds. Paul had 11.
Hey, Trav, back me up on this, Trav. Did Paul Gasol not have 25 points in
Come on,
game
9
two?
assists.
You heard me?
He averaged 2.1
You heard me,
steals.
Trav?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Paul,
Kobe had 21.
Kobe had 21. Guess who else had 21?
Well,
Andrew
come on.
Bynum. So Andrew Bynum had 21 points with less shots, 6 to 10, 60% from the field. So come on, man. Kobe Bryant was inefficient. So I'd rather have a player taking 10 shots opposed to 20 and getting me 21, opposed to a player jacking all those shots and giving away those rebounds to the other team, which is probably led to
Field goal
transition
percentage.
points.
Kobe
Come
shot
on, man.
40. Powell shot
You
47.
can't. Come on, man. Paul Gasol shot better than this man every fucking game, bro.
Free throw
Every game,
percentage.
pretty much.
Kobe had 88%. Powell had 72%.
Man, don't go to no damn free throw percentage. Nobody want to hear that shit. No charity sprite. Motherfucking Tim down here. I don't want to hear no shit. You
Rebounds.
sound like
He had 3
you
more
treat this man
rebounds than
like he
Kobe.
Luka Doncic now. This man had to resort to fucking free throw shooting, man. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah,
Free throw
Kobe was
shooting. He
going to get
doing
them
so
calls.
bad. He
That's
doing
why I
so
used to
bad. He
tell
went to the
people
free throw line, man. See,
a
this
lot.
is an awakening.
I'm trying to see
This
what
is
this
an
big three
awakening
is
right here
that Super Dave talking
for
about.
Too Tough, man. This is an awakening right here for Too
I
Tough,
don't see
man.
no big three. Who's the big
The
three?
big three carry the man.
I wait.
Trav,
Talking
if
about
you got
Andrew Bynum.
Paul Gasol,
Man, come on, man.
hey Trav, if you got Paul Gasol
Meta
scoring
World Peace.
25
That's what we
points,
talking about.
hey Trav,
Stop it.
if you the best player in the world, you're the best player on the team. But Paul
Ain't nobody
Gasol
playing but
is
Kobe
some
and Powell.
scrub. Paul Gasol leading your team with 25 points, and you coming up with 21 points. What? Come on, man! It seems like Paul Gasol really carrying you. He's shooting that shot. He letting your ball hog ass take all the shots.
That's why I
And
told him. That's why Wade said what he said.
then y'all end up
I don't
losing the
see why
game with all the
Wade
shots
said
he
what he
took,
said.
man.
What point did he prove by saying it?
That Kobe shot bad. He was like, really? A lot of people were like Paul Gasol should have been the MVP.
How the hell?
Facts.
If you looking at this man, 10 for 22, 8 for 20, 10 for 29, and even in game 7, I just told you this man was 6 or 24, shot
Man,
25%.
where
In
we at on
game
game three?
7, The most important
Hold on,
game.
Trav, bro, you skipping over some valuable information. I told you, man, slow down.
Man,
I
We
mean,
letting
I'm
this
just
cat out.
making it short
Trav,
for him
I know,
because
I know, I know, I know, but we letting this cat off the hook, man. We letting
nah,
him
we
off
ain't
the
letting
hook.
about the hook.
No, we letting him off the hook.
man,
Let's go to
man,
game 3. Let's go. No,
Kobe
you gonna
for the
get this
whole
work.
finals. That man
Nah,
averaged
bro.
28
You
points a
gonna get this
second.
work,
That
bro. You gonna
game
get this work.
3, he was
Listen.
10 or
Hold
29, shot
on. Hey,
34%.
can I get the flow?
You
Can I
talking
get
about a
the flow?
game? You talking about
Can
two
I run it?
games? I'm talking about the whole
Can
finals.
I run off the
The
facts, man?
whole
Can I run
finals.
off the fact? Can
The
I run
man,
Go
off the
ahead,
facts
Dave.
before
the man
you run
averaged
off a
28.
narrative, man? And before you run off a
Man,
narrative, and before
almost
you run
4
off a
assists
narrative,
in 2
before
seasons.
you run off a narrative trying to cover your boy up, can we
I'm
run
just
off the
saying.
facts? Can we run off the facts, and that's all I'm asking.
That man averaged
Can we run
28
off the fact?
in the
My
finals.
bad, bro. Hey, bro, my bad. Hey, can we run off
What
the
Pau
facts?
Gasol averaged in the finals?
Can
What
we
he
run off
averaged
the
in the
fact?
finals?
Can I just get this here real quick? You know what I'm saying?
He averaged better than 28
This man holding the
and
belt.
more.
He trying to grab the belt, man. Can I run off the facts?
That's just the finals. That's just
Can
the
I run off
finals.
the facts,
I'm just
man?
saying.
Can I run off the facts? I know this is a tough pill to swallow, but you're gonna get through it, man. Get your got some water, you'll be all right. Listen, bro. Kobe Bryant shot 10 of 29 game 3. 34% from the field goal. How the fuck you gonna win with somebody
Man,
shooting that low
fat
in
ass
the
stats,
picture,
man. Can't
right?
pull the stats that I
Right?
want to
But
pull.
but but the average casual
I'm looking
fan look at
for it.
Kobe Bryant.
Goddamn.
Oh, he had
Hold on, let me
29
set the man
points.
in there now.
Nobody else ain't help him.
Trash
Can you hear
ass
me,
shit.
Trav? Trav, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey.
Let me see.
29. Did you hear the numbers I just read off?
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
10 to 29. Yeah, 10 to 29, bro. 34%, man.
34.
34%, man.
What's
Everyone
34?
there. Yeah, man, 34% for Kobe Bryant. But let me look. You know what I'm saying? He got outplayed, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know he got outplayed by Paul Pierce in this series. But then we're gonna go to game 4. Game 4, Kobe Bryant. Game 4, 10 to 22, not too bad. Back to his
Man, who the
average
fuck be sending
of
the
20 a
fucking
45 points, man. I mean 45% from the field goal, right?
man, this
33
shit
points.
trash.
Paul Gasol had 21 points, 6 of
They got the
13,
numbers
right?
right, but they just ain't got all the numbers
Cool,
I'm looking for.
cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool, man. But let's go to game 5, man. Game 5. Kobe Bryant. Let's see what he did. Let's see what the Mamba did in game 5. Let's see if he finally struck. But his venomous ass, man. You know what I'm saying? 13 to 27, 48% from the field, man. Shot 40% from free. I like that. He had a good game these past 2 games. 38 points, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess he's shooting pretty decent. 48%. He showed up. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. But let's see what he did when it really mattered, man. Let's go to game 6, Trav. You wanna present that? Because I know I don't want to steal. Trav was trying to get to this point. Game 6.
Yeah,
I can
game
tell
6,
him
he was
9 and 19.
9 or
This,
19.
Pretty solid.
now
Been
this what
pretty
I
decent. It's
this what I'm
decent.
looking at. It show all the stats for the entire finals right here.
Pretty decent, man. But
And
like I
his
said, you
average
know who
field
showed
goal
him
percentage was 40. Because
for the
that
whole
last game, like I
series.
say, he shot 25%, 6 of 24. And the only reason he got the point because he went to the free throw 15 damn times.
Yeah, he was 40% for the field for the entire playoff. He was 40%. Pau Gasol.
So you thought I was capping, and I
No,
told
That
you he
no,
was
tell me.
no.
39
You're
or
right.
40%.
You're right. But he was 40. But he was
And then
40%. It ain't bad. That ain't
and
bad for a
then
motherfucker who take most of his shots
and
away
then
from the
and,
basket,
and
as
then
opposed to
listen.
a nigga who's standing right
Let's
under the
let
basket.
let's get to the gravy though. And
I'm just
then
saying.
for all the Kobe
Pau
fans
Gasol,
out there,
he was
for all the
47.
Kobe fans, for all the Kobe fans out
In
there,
fact, he was the most efficient
for
motherfucker
all the
on the team
Kobe
with a
fans
ball.
out
He was
there who say
48%.
come on, man. Let's not rock Kobe in this moment. For all the Kobe
And like I
fans out
say,
there
as
who
opposed to a
call him the
nigga who
Mamba,
stay
the
under
Black
the
Mamba,
basket 24/7.
who call him the Mamba, Game 7 is
Pau
when
didn't
what?
take no
Kobe
free
show up,
throws.
right? Hey, get this work,
He
man.
didn't
Get
shoot
this
not
work,
one
bro.
three.
Hey, bro, let go of the belt, man. Let go of the belt, bro. Game 7, Kobe Bryant He showed up. Let's see if Kobe show up. Let's see what the numbers was. 6 of 24, 25%. Game 7, closeout game. This is what y'all
How long
say.
Kobe
Y'all
had
say this is what Kobe.
throughout the
This
whole
is what
night?
Kobe earned his name,
He
right?
he
How the
wasn't
fuck he
just
earned his
Powell
name?
had
I think
100.
he got all that shit off of Shaq. Man, y'all owe this
Kobe
man
had
owes Shaq
56
so much
rebounds.
credit.
Powell had 81.
Shaq, listen, man, 6 of
He had
24, man.
27 assists. Powell had
6
26.
of 24, bro.
And Kobe had
They said
15 steals.
15 steals. Kobe Bryant ain't never had no damn 15 steals, man. What are you talking about? He never had no 15 steals.
What that big what that big three in
Fathomable than
the
15
NBA they
steals,
was talking
man.
about? That's what I'm saying.
Rebounds is more than steals, man. He ain't had no 15
They say
steals,
Kobe
man.
had a
I
big
can buy
three.
15 rebounds.
I ain't never
Now
never
you
heard nobody say that.
now you diverting. Now you diverting. Now you know what I'm saying. You see how he trying to change the narrative, Trav?
I
Yeah, you
never
know.
I
Trav,
I never heard nobody refer to Kobe be a part of a big three. Even
can you
even
hear me?
even with the triangle offense.
Yeah, I
And the, and the triangle
Hey,
offense
bro.
required three
Hey,
motherfuckers.
Trav. Listen, man.
I've never heard of it.
This man had the best big two in the league with Shaq and Kobe. Ain't nobody had that kind of talent in the league. That league wasn't like that, bro. It wasn't loaded like that.
they had a good
You had
roster
all
too
these
that
stars.
year.
Yeah. You had all these stars like Vince Carter, who was playing by himself. Remember, he wasn't playing with no Tracy McGrady when it was time when Tracy McGrady came into his prime. Tracy McGrady was playing by himself down there in Orlando. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at the other stars, they ain't had it. Allen Iverson ain't had nobody like that. Kobe Bryant had two. He had two of the top three players in the league. Him and Kobe, man. I mean, him and Shaq. Two of the top 5 players, top 3 players in the league. Come on, bro. He had the 2 best players in the league, man, on the same team. You're supposed to win. And then they still needed help from a third man from a big three, which I call Tim Donahue. Was the big that was the third member of the big three. The referees, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, and then and you know what? I ask you this right here too, Tuck. Name me a better roster in the league, and don't go mentioning the Celtics. This was their first. Don't go mention the Celtics. But Kobe Bryant had Paul Gasol, Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom, Ron Artest, and Kobe Bryant himself. Name me a better roster in the NBA or one comparable. I'll wait. I figured he fell out, man. Yeah, Trav, you still there? Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, well, we thought you ran, man. Like,
No,
hey,
I went to go. I
what
went to
took
go look.
off?
I went to go look for that big three you was talking about that Kobe was in. I couldn't
Hey,
find it.
but I asked you a question though. Name me a better roster or comparable roster to Kobe Bryant's Lakers roster from 2008 to 2010 that compared to Kobe Bryant outside the Celtics, where he had Ron Artest, Paul Gasol, Andrew Bynum, and Lamar Odom, along with Kobe Bryant. Those 5 players. Name me another roster in the NBA. I'll wait.
Man, what you, bro? Don't do that, man.
Name it. Hey, Trav.
We gonna talk about. We ain't gonna talk about.
Name me.
We gonna
Name
talk.
me
We
another
gonna talk
roster,
about
man.
that Miami roster that LeBron had when he had that big three down there.
That was after 2010.
Man. Regardless when it was,
Kobe Bryant and his team weren't competing at that time. Really,
man. Listen, bro.
it was all down.
That roster
He
was
didn't have to
not,
play. He didn't have to play against little LeBron and them.
bro. That man
Bro,
had a team.
I asked you a simple question, bro. You can't answer it. Just go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying? Just surrender. You can't answer that question.
Hold
You
on.
can say what?
I'm finna sing you something.
You
Hold
can
on.
say maybe the Houston Rockets, they had Tracy McGrady, Louis Scola, uh Yao Ming,
Hold on. I'm finna sing
you
you
know what I'm
something
saying,
right
and
now.
run a test. I mean, but
Look at this. Look what I just sent you now. Look what I just sent you. Cause for one, the squad I'm looking at right now, Ron Artest ain't even on the squad. I'm looking at Andrew Bynum, Trevor Ariza, Lamar Odom, with
and this team and this team and this
that
team won the championship.
old African boy, that Jordan Farmar,
Did this team
Pal,
win a
Pal,
championship?
Pal Gasol, who this is, Shannon Brown, Derek Fisher, the little Asian dude, and then who did that, Luke Walton. Man, come on, man. All these niggas was scrubs, man. All them niggas was scrubs, man.
Let me ask
All
you a
them niggas
question
was
before I put
look,
this up.
look at what I just
Before I put this on the screen, before I put this
please
on the
put it on
screen, let me ask you
please,
so the fans can have some context to what you getting ready to show them. Was
please put that
this
on the
what
team.
what was this a championship team? Was this the championship team?
Man, come on, man.
It wasn't a trick question. What are we showing them? What year was this? Was this a championship year? Was
That
this
was
the
one
team that he took to the finals?
that was one of them, yeah.
Oh, he took the team to the finals.
I think it was one of them, wasn't it?
Nah, boy.
Yeah, that was one of
Nah.
them right here.
Nah, he ain't take that team to the finals, man.
Come on, man.
He
Come
did
on,
not take
man.
this team to the finals, man.
That was a bum ass squad, man. Niggas was trash, bro. Them niggas was straight garbage.
He did
Straight
not take that team
garbage.
to the finals, man.
Straight garbage, man. If Kobe had a third of the niggas that LeBron had playing with, man, Kobe had about 10 rings by now, man. Straight up. Had about 10 rings by now, man. Let that man would have had AD
Man,
on his score. Let that man would have had AD on his card.
he did, man. He had Shaq.
Man,
He
come
had
on,
Shaq,
man.
man.
Yeah, he did. He did. And won with him like he's
He had
supposed to.
Shaq.
And
But
he
hey, man,
won with him like he and he won with him
I
like he's
just asked
supposed to.
you. I asked you a simple question, though. You can't even answer the simple question.
What's
I
that?
asked you to give me a roster in the NBA. Any teams? Give me a couple teams where they had comparable rosters to Kobe Bryant Lakers
They had squads better than that roster, man.
during
That's what I'm
that
trying to
from
tell you.
2008, 2007 to 2010
10. Yes,
season.
nigga, they had squads that were better than that.
Name them.
They had squads. Shit, Boston was one of them.
I told you, you know what I'm saying? Boston was the only rival. Boston was whooping their ass.
Boston was one of them.
Boston was whooping their ass too.
Boston was one of them, though. Yeah, they whooping their ass. They got on their ass. But it was
That's
some, it
what
was some,
that's what I'm telling.
it,
So let
it
me
was some
ask
more.
you this. So are you saying that Kobe Bryant from the roster comparison is Kobe Bryant better than KG? Is KG? No, I asked that wrong. Is KG better than Kobe Bryant?
Nah,
Exactly. So you telling me? So you telling me Paul Pierce? You know what I'm saying at that time? Okay, yeah, I would say Paul Pierce better than
team was better. They had a better team. They had a team, bro.
Paul
Matter of
Pierce.
fact,
Paul Pierce is better than Paul Gasol. Yeah.
yeah.
If you
Ray
go with
Allen.
Ray Allen at the time, you say so. You saying Ray Allen? Yeah, Ray Allen was better than
Yeah. Ray
You'll put Ray Allen over Andrew Bynum, huh?
hell yeah,
Third best player.
hell yeah. You
I don't know
goddamn
about
right.
that one.
I'll put Ray Allen, man. If anything, Ray Allen better than
I'd
anybody.
say the Celtics did have a better roster than them, in my opinion. I say, but
Everybody you name.
outside of that, it was the Denver Nuggets with Carmelo Anthony and I don't know. I would say Kenyon Martin.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
everybody Boston starting five was better than everybody on the Lakers squad except Kobe.
Hey, try man, if you did, man, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't want to take your job from you, but if you, I'm finished with this cat, man. If you want to throw some dirt on him,
Pau
go
Gasol
ahead
was
and finish.
Pau Gasol was not better than nobody on that starting five. Andrew
Here
Bynum
go,
was not better than nobody on that starting five. And
here
whoever
go the
you think
shovel, man.
was a third was Kobe third wheel was not better than nobody on that starting five that Boston had, bro. Nobody.
You need my shovel. You need my shovel, man. Or you got your own? Got your one. Here go the shovel, man.
Nah,
You
man.
gonna throw some dirt on him, man. Give him a couple
Hey,
flowers.
you know them boy had a good team though. Lakers had a good
Man,
team.
them boy, the Lakers had a damn souped up team, man. You gotta acknowledge that, man.
Man,
So you had
them
By
niggas had
by default, by default, the Lakers had the best roster coming out of the West. By
man,
so you
default,
had
they were the favorites, man. Yes, they were, man.
Bottom and Gasol, two of the best big men in the league at that time.
Hell yeah.
And you had Lamar Odom,
two of
a
the biggest
versatile
best.
player like that.
Jesus Christ.
And then they wound up adding Roy Artest, one of the best defensive players in the game.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, they was squadded up.
That man said they had the best of the best. Y'all the first people I ever heard say Andrew Bynum one of the biggest best one of the best biggest man.
At that time, you better go just check the stat.
What other
If you
big men was
weren't if
playing?
you weren't watching at that time, you go
What
check the stat.
what other big men was in the league at that time?
See, there were a few a few of them or whatever back then. But he had then emerged as one of the. But the man came out when came out of high school.
Who was the big
So he
men during
worked
that
his way
time?
up to that.
Who were the
Hey
big
bro,
men?
hey bro, hey bro. Let me give you the facts. I just googled it, man. In 2008, the Lakers were the favorites to win the championship, bro.
No,
By
the Clippers was on
default,
the floor.
bro. They
The
were the
Clippers was on the floor.
favorites, bro. It don't matter, man. They had the best route. They was the favorites, man.
The Clippers was on the
Um,
floor.
and listen, and on top of that, bro, ain't nobody had really seen Rondo coming emerging like he did. 2010, guess who was the favorites after they already proved that they could beat the Lakers. The Lakers were the favorite in 2010 as well, man.
Bro,
And we
if you
know
take
KG got hurt during 2009 run, so they run up against the damn Orlando Magic. Well, that's a whole other story where Stan Van Gundy fucked up the players, the team chemistry when he took Skipper Malou out and put an injured to Jameer Nelson. So they fucked that up. I guess they wanted to get over. I don't know what that was about, man.
cause
But
if you take Kobe off that squad and put anybody in that position, I guarantee you they wouldn't say they were the
who
favorite to win. I
who
guarantee
like
you that.
Dwayne Wade? Like Dwayne
Whoever,
Wade?
whoever,
Man, you must not know about Wade.
whoever,
You must not know about Wade County.
whoever.
Wade County put Shaq on his
Man,
back.
come
Can
on, man.
Kobe ever say that?
Come
Can
on, man.
Kobe ever say that? Like Dr. Umar, I'm gonna say it
Yeah,
again. Can
Shaq,
Kobe ever say that?
nigga, Shaq said it. Shaq said it.
Nigga Wade
Shaq
put
said it.
Kobe on. Nigga Wade put
Shaq said
Shaq
it.
on his back. Can
Shaq
Kobe
said
ever
it.
say that? Wade
Yes,
put Kobe on his back. Can
Shaq
Shaq
said.
ever say that? I'm gonna say
Shaq
it one
said.
more time for you, like
Come
Umar.
on, man. I just said Shaq
Man,
said it.
Shaq put Kobe. I mean, Wade put Shaq on his back. Can
And Kobe,
Kobe ever say that? No,
yes,
Kobe cannot say that.
Kobe
Because when
said,
they both played
nigga,
together,
Shaq,
they went to the finals. Who
nigga,
was the
Shaq,
finals MVP in
bro, Shaq,
2000, in 2001,
bro,
and
Shaq, bro.
2002? It damn
I'm
sure
telling,
when Kobe, and when
I'm,
Kobe had his shot, and when he had his chance, he shot them out of a motherfucking championship against the Detroit Pistons. He was ass like he always been
I'm telling you what
when it
Shaq
really
said.
mattered.
I'm
That
telling you what Shaq
motherfucker
said in
just a
that.
fluke, man. He
I'm telling you
fooled
what
all
Shaq.
them all them
I'm telling you what.
casual ass NBA fans. He
I'm telling
fooled
you
them
what Shaq.
motherfuckers because
I'm
them
telling you what
motherfuckers
Shaq
don't really
said.
watch the game no way.
I'm
Them
telling you what
motherfuckers,
Shaq said.
man,
I'm telling
I
you
ain't
what Shaq
trusting no.
said.
Them
I just
motherfuckers
told you
don't
what
watch
Shaq
no
said.
games. So
Shaq
all
said
them
Kobe.
motherfuckers watching
Shaq said
Sports Center. But if you
Shaq
tune in
said
like me and Trav, you know better. You knew who shot the damn Lakers out of the damn championship. It was
Kobe.
Kobe
Kobe.
motherfucking Bryant.
Kobe.
Can't,
Shaq said Kobe put him on with his back at
no, he
one point.
didn't.
Yes,
No,
yes,
he
Shaq
didn't.
did.
Of
Yes,
course,
Shaq did.
every player, you should be able to rely on your teammates. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. But you said Kobe
Wait,
never
don't
put
act
Shaq
like he
on his
cared.
back.
No, why Kobe in those three and that three championship? Kobe
Mm.
Bryant wasn't able to win one Finals MVP. Come on, man, come on, bro, let that sink in. He wasn't able to win one championship.
Man, I just told you, Shaq said he
I
did.
mean, I mean, not one championship. Excuse me, pardon. One
One
Finals
MVP.
MVP. He
And
wasn't able to win one Finals MVP.
I just told you, Shaq told a
Not
story.
one.
Shaq told a story where he was lacking
But,
in his, and Kobe put him.
Man, the
Kobe,
games,
no,
the
listen what
stats,
Shaq said.
the
Listen what
game, the
no,
numbers speak for himself,
listen,
man.
listen
but
what
too,
Shaq said. Shaq said Kobe put him on his back, and when Shaq won the MVP, he
When
wanted
he
to
got
give his
fouled
trophy.
out, yeah, Kobe carried the team. Yeah, when he got fouled out.
He
Indian.
wanted no, no, I ain't talking about that game. I ain't talking about that game. I'm talking about the game where he threw the alley oop to Shaq and Shaq dunked the motherfucker and won it.
Bro, that
he
was
trying to
garbage
get
time.
Portland.
Those are garbage points right there. I
He
seen it.
talking about
That's
getting
garbage
Portland.
points right there, man.
I'm just telling
Those
you
are
what Shaq.
garbage points. The
I'm
game
telling
was
you what
already
Shaq said.
decided.
I'm
The
just
game
telling you
Yeah,
was
what
he
already
Shaq
talking
said.
about that
decided.
gang getting
Shaq,
Portland.
Shaq said Shaq
And
said he was
they were
lacking
supposed
that
to
game.
dribble the clock out, but they went and showboated. See, that's what Kobe is good for,
Shaq
bro.
Shaq
He
Shaq
make
said
people think. He made people think that he created that critical moment when that was just garbage points. See, we get on LeBron for doing shit like that, but we spare Kobe when it comes time for him to face the criticism and shit, man. We turn a blind eye. Nah, that was garbage time. If you watch, you know. Those are garbage points, bro. Am I lying, Trav?
hey,
Yeah,
Am I lying, Trav? When was that highlight, bro?
yeah,
That
that the
highlight
game
was
was over.
under like that was around a minute, bro. The game was over. Or probably under a
Yeah,
minute, if I can recall. The game was already over with, bro.
okay.
But yet still, they go and they edit the damn highlights and put that clip together, and the motherfucking Mamba fan, they jump all over that shit, man. Watching highlights.
I'm just telling you what Shaq said in the interview. Shaq said
I don't care what Shaq said to be nice.
he
Shaq
was
just
slack.
patronizing Kobe, man.
He said he was slacking that game. No, if anything, Shaq Kobe been getting a lot of disrespect since he been gone. Since he
Listen,
been
man.
gone, Kobe been getting a lot of
I don't
disrespect since he
think
been
so.
gone.
A lot of
Nah,
people
he
been
began.
getting
He
this
began.
flower.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he be
is.
getting a lot of flower, a lot of sympathy points. You know what I'm
Since he
saying?
been gone.
Say that what they say. You're nobody to you until you know what I'm saying. Until you're gone, man. We
Nah,
seen to
nah.
worship the dead, man. We worship the dead, man.
Shit, they
That's
don't
that's
worship the
that's,
dead.
that's what the culture do.
They
We
been
worship
shitting
the
on Kobe.
dead, man.
They been shitting on.
You
Yeah,
become better. You become a bigger star when you're dead, man.
Nah, they been shitting on Kobe since he been dead. Nah, they been shitting on Kobe.
Hey, man. Kobe been shitting on other motherfuckers, man. He been D'Angelo Russell. And you if you know
Okay.
what I'm alluding to, he
No,
been D'Angelo Russell.
Kobe ain't
Okay.
never shit on nobody. Kobe ain't never
Yeah, he
shit on
did,
nobody. Who
man.
you going to shit
Why you
on?
snitch on Kobe? Why you snitch on Kobe? I mean, on Shaq. Talking about Shaq was out here tricking off and shit. He did it too. Why he throw him under the bus?
He did that. That's the
What
only
Shaq
thing.
had in it?
That's
Yeah,
that's that's
we know he
that,
got down like D'Angelo
that's
Russell, D'Angelo snitch.
that's the only thing I can say he did though that was fucked up. That's the
Come
only
on,
thing.
man.
Other than that,
That's the only thing.
Kobe ain't never shitted on nobody, bro. I'm talking about basketball. Why he ain't never shit on? He ain't never sit up here and put himself over nobody. He didn't. He did. He never
I
put
hear you,
himself.
bro.
He never put himself over the greats that came before him. Kobe and Mike never did that.
Yeah.
Kobe and Mike never called themselves the GOAT. Never. Never. They don't proclaim themselves GOAT. They got people like us to say that. Kobe and Mike ain't never said that. I know somebody who did call himself the GOAT though. Hmm.
Hey, he ain't even got nothing to do with this conversation.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Hmm?
you
You right?
brought
No,
him
you
up.
right. Nah, you
You
brought
brought
him up. You ran
no.
to him.
No, you brought him
As
up. You brought him up. I'm just saying, Mr. 8 points. Yeah, you brought him up. So we talking about bad
who?
shooting. Mr.
Kobe done scored 8
8 points.
points a bunch of times in the playoffs. What you talking about?
Man, come on, man. Ain't one game he got in the playoff where he's made 8 points and that was it, bro.
Oh, you tripping, man. Child, this man is sadly mistaken, man. This man is sadly mistaken, bro.
Even when he shot them 3 air balls when he first got there, goddamn, he ain't had 8 points.
Man, don't make me pull up the numbers, my brother.
Pull him up. Pull him up. Pull him up. But and I'm gonna tell you like this here. And if he did score 8 points in the play in any playoff game, it wasn't the time when it wasn't the time when people consider him to be a GOAT. Shit, I don't know, GOAT do no shit like that. Now if you just come into the league and you ain't reach your peak, then okay, then yeah, you know, you working, you trying to get there. But when you self-proclaim yourself to be a GOAT and then turn around and put up 8 points in the playoff game, come on, man. Stop it.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Stop it.
So, what year was Kobe? What year can I start since you can't include the other years when he was first came in?
No, I'm just
What
saying.
year can I start the championship years? I can start championship years, right?
Go ahead.
Right. Okay. So in 2000, when Kobe was in the finals. The finals, right? 2 points. Game 2, 2 points. Quiet, huh?
Woo,
Kobe Bryant.
woo.
I don't
Two
remember that, bro.
points,
I don't know where you get them stats from.
That's tough.
bro.
I don't know
Google
where you get them.
Google it.
I don't know
But
where
in
you.
all
I
fairness,
don't
is
know. I don't
you
know
know what I'm
where you get
saying.
them stats from.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna lie. He only played 9 minutes that game. He
There
only
you
played
go.
nine
There
minutes.
you go.
2 points.
There you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
All
That's
right. So
tough.
he off the hook for right now. But his first game, he played 38 minutes and he had 14 points.
When he fucked
He
them
had
Achilles up.
14 points. He had 14 points in his first game. This 2000. His second game, he came out with 2 points, which we already know why because he played 9 minutes. Okay. All
Was
right.
that
And then his fourth game, he scored 8 points. Now, is that what you were looking for, sir? He played 37 minutes, 36, 37 minutes, 4 for 20, 20% from the field, 8 points. You want to keep going, or you
oh,
want to you want to stop right there?
you keep going. You keep going. But at the end of the day, like I said, the man had injuries, and that could have been any one of them times when he injured himself, dog.
Man, we don't want to hear no damn excuses, man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And these ain't
Gang,
fake injuries. And these ain't fake injuries
2004,
neither. These ain't from flopping neither. These ain't no fake injuries neither. Them nigga man, real injuries.
2004, when Kobe tried to take over the team, when he tried to take over the team, he had 16 points. He shot 4 of 19 for 21% versus Houston, right? Okay. And then let's say the next round against San Antonio, he had 15 points, 7 of 17, 41%, right? And then the next round, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the finals. We needed the most against Detroit.
These
The
are
man
these are
had the man
these are
third game of the season. The man had 11 points, man. 11
yeah,
points, my brother.
yeah,
11 fucking points, bro. 4 of
yeah.
13, man. 30%, bro. And he really, you know what I'm saying, wasn't efficient that whole game. I mean, his game one, he was 10 to 27 for 37%. He shot
The,
way, and
the,
he was shooting the ball way more than
now,
Shaq. He was
now mind
14
you,
to 27. That was his best game, 52%. And his third game, 4 of 13 for 30%, 31%, where he scored 11 points.
now
Fourth
mind
game
you.
where he shot 8 of 25 for
Mm-hmm.
32%, right? We scored 20 points in the game five, 7 of 21 for 33%. A 20 when he scored 24 points. Somebody please should have told Kobe that he got Shaq
Now,
on the team.
now,
Like
now,
like we used to tell Russell Westbrook, hey man, you got the MVP Kevin Durant on your team. This is why I
now,
call
now,
the man Westbrook with a little bit
now,
better outside
now,
game.
now, do you
Listen,
know
man,
now
the
out of
better
all these games
outside game.
now all these games that you just named? Do which of these games when he came back from his Achilles being fucked up?
Man, Achilles. Let's not mention Achilles. That had nothing to do with it. The Achilles was way later, man. At
You talking about at the
2011,
end of his career?
ending his career, man.
Any of these games where he came back from his shoulder being fucked up or his fingers being broken or any motherfucking thing.
What are you talking about, man? Man, you trying to fast forward? Don't cherry pick, man. Let's go through these years. Let's go to no. That's 2004. Let's go to 2005. Travis, is it okay if we go to 2005, man?
I'm just saying.
Is it okay if we go to 2005, bro?
The man had to battle back from injury.
Is it okay if we go to 2005, Trav? Is it okay? Is it okay if we go to 2005? Is it okay if we go to 2005?
That what you talking about?
No, I'm just asking you. Is it okay if we go to 2005?
The man had to battle back. The man had to battle
back. Okay, and is it okay we go to 2005? And
how you go? But I'm just telling you, the man. Had
okay, bro. We going in order. 2005, he didn't make the playoffs.
Okay.
Damn. Come on, bro. The man didn't even make the playoff, bro. The man didn't even make the playoff 2005. He didn't even make the playoffs, bro. He wanted Shaq out of there and couldn't make the fucking playoff. When have Jordan ever missed the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? That Bulls uniform form. When did he ever miss the playoff? Don't compare that man to Mike. No, Dookie squad don't matter.
Hold on.
I don't compare him to Mike. Mike compare him to Mike.
Mike don't compare him to himself.
So where you rank Kobe all the time?
Hold on, bro. Oh, go ahead, man. With me, go ahead. I mean, you can let him off the hook. Go ahead. Fuck it.
No, I just want to know where he rank him all the time.
Well, I rank him all the time.
Yeah.
Right behind Jordan.
Well, you think he's second best all the time?
I put Jordan 1, Kobe 2. Pick and choose.
Hell no.
Pick and choose whoever you go. And let's not talk about these stats.
Oh yeah, let's not talk about it, man, because we had a 2010 run in the first round with a man only scored 12 points in his prime. But we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and let you off. We'll let you off, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just when I rank my players, I rank them by talent. I don't rank them by stats.
Let them down, man. It sounds like you know what I'm saying.
I rank them by talent. I rank him by
listen, man.
Put this motherfucker, I put this motherfucker on the court in front of you. He gonna mop the floor with your ass. That's what I put. That's why I rank him in.
And guess what? And we gonna let him score all the fucking points.
If I put that nigga in front, in front of LeBron on that court, he gonna mop the floor with LeBron ass. Real shit. If I put him on the floor in front of Mike, it's gonna be he gonna be a dog fight.
He ain't gonna win shit, bro. Because basketball is more than that. Basketball is more than that. He gonna entertain. It's more than that, bro. Basketball is more than that. So you telling me you put Kobe Bryant over Wilt Chamberlain, bro? Are you out your fucking mind? Kobe Bryant over Wilt Chamberlain? Man, God, bro. This shit crazy. You put Kobe Bryant over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Are you bro? Man, you tripping, bro. You put Kobe Bryant over fucking Hakeem Olajuwon, man? Bro, you put Kobe Bryant over Shaq? Hold on, man. Let me know. You put Kobe Bryant over Moses Malone?
Man, first of all, you talk about niggas in different positions that don't even.
I don't give a fuck. It's a star player. We putting stars against stars, man.
And even Shaq,
we putting stars against stars when they're in the atmosphere. Who shine the greatest?
Even Shaq will put Kobe over himself.
Nah, hell no, man, hell no. Who got the most Finals MVPs? Who got the most Finals MVPs, my brother?
What you mean? Who got the most Final MVPs?
Who got the most Finals MVPs? That's what I thought, man.
Yeah,
Kobe wrote all of them, bro. Shaq was the reason why they won a championship. Put Wade in the place of Kobe Bryant, and Wade would have won those 3 championships.
Man, Wade
Kobe
was man.
Bryant as the bus driver, and with a bailout from Ron Artest and fucking in the referees in that game 7 when they won 93-89 against the Celtics. Well, Kobe Bryant shot terrible, but they kept putting him at the free throw line. He lucky to win that championship, and
Man,
he lucky to
listen.
win the one Ron Artest
You
bailed
put
him
you
out or
put you
whatever.
put
But
you
but
put you put Kobe in
but
front of
like I say,
you put
Kobe
Kobe in
Bryant
front of
as
D
a bus
Wade,
driver,
and
Kobe Bryant as a
he gonna
bus
wipe the floor
driver.
with that nigga, dog.
You crazy as fuck. You must have
He
not
gonna
seen
wipe the
Wade
floor
and
out
him
the
go
Wade, man.
mano a mano. You must, man. Wade went Glock for Glock with that nigga, man. Hey,
Man,
Trav, what the dude been watching, man?
man, Kobe
What
been
the,
wipe the floor with that nigga, man.
hey, what he been watching, man?
Man, Kobe been wipe the floor with that nigga, dog.
Hey,
Kobe been
Wade,
Trav,
wipe the
man.
floor with that
Trav,
nigga, dog.
what he been watching, Trav?
I'm trying to tell you, nigga, Kobe will wipe the floor with this nigga, man, with
You
Dwayne
tripping,
Wade.
bro?
Wade
Come
was
on,
a
man.
bad boy.
Yeah, he was bad, but he wasn't better than Kobe. Come on, man.
Oh no,
Come on, man. Even man, listen, Mike, they you see the interview when they asked Mike, they said, who would you have your five? You know what Mike said? You know Mike said who be
Wade,
his starting five?
Wade. Okay,
Wade was nowhere in the picture, but nowhere else. Nowhere else. You know who he said who he gonna put on the floor with him? He put Steph.
we can
He put
check
Steph.
them
He
head to
said Steph.
head, bro.
He said Steph, Kobe, himself,
Hold on,
Tim
bro. Wade,
Tim
Wade,
Duncan,
Wade in them.
Tim
Wade in them.
Duncan.
Head to head. Kobe scored 25 points, of course. And no telling how many fucking shots he took to do that. Wade scored 22 with less shots. Kobe had 5.2 rebounds. Wade had 4.7. Kobe had 4.7 assists. Wade had 5.4. Kobe had 1.4 steals. Wade had 1.5 steals. And it's just the overall average. Kobe had point 0.5 block. Wade had point 0.8. Kobe shot 44.7, 45% rounded up to 45%. Wade shot 48. You know what I'm saying? Kobe shot 33%. Wade shot 29. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was a better 3-point shooter, free throw shooter at 84%. Wade was 76. Efficiency wise, Kobe, this is tell to tell. Kobe shot
Kobe Kobe
48%. Kobe was the
Kobe had
efficiency rate
Kobe
of 48%. Wade was
Kobe had
49 and a half. All right.
Kobe was a
So,
better 3-point shooter and better free throw shooter.
okay, but now you cherry picking. We're looking at the totality of these comparisons. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? So they about even don't act like Kobe is head and shoulders over Wade. You know what I'm saying? Wade got him a five. All
and,
right.
and let's not forget Wade had one of the best final performances of all time with Shaq, who Kobe wanted to get rid of, and Shaq
Kobe
wasn't the
never
same Shaq.
Kobe never won an Finals MVP over Shaq on the same squad with him. But guess who did? Wade have. Wade have.
Yeah, because he got the washed up Shaq. He got the
But
washed up
Kobe
Shaq.
couldn't win with the wash up Shaq. You prove my point.
Yeah, Kobe could have won without the washed up because
He
him and
couldn't
Shaq
win
on his
with the
time, they
wash
were
up
beefing.
Shaq.
They were
He
beefing.
couldn't win because Kobe
He wanted
thought he was
Shaq off
better
the
than
damn
what he
team.
was. He thought he
He
was
wanted
better than
Shaq
what
off
he
the team.
was. And he
He
found out
wanted
real
Shaq off the
quick when
team.
he ain't make no fucking playoffs. I mean, he ain't make the playoffs at all, bro. Guess who was? Somebody down in Wade County was making the playoffs every year without Shaq. Am I right? Am I lying about that, Trav?
Yeah, that's why I said if Karan Butler and Odom would have stayed there, them boys would have made it to the final. That's the damn
Why
fact.
Kobe couldn't even make the fucking playoffs? Man, y'all be overrating this dude, man. If you take away the name from this guy and you take away, you know what I'm saying, all of that, you know what I'm saying, the pictures and all of that, and you judge these guys based on their numbers, based on their performances, on what they did, if you put a shadow in the game and could take away all the graphics from them, man, you would go with people like Wade. Come on, man, you wouldn't go with no Kobe Bryant. You wouldn't say that, man.
Man, stop it,
But
bro.
you've been brainwashed through media,
Stop it, bro.
through that
Ain't
LA
nobody
media.
ain't nobody been
He
brainwashing no
Kobe
media.
Bryant
Hell no.
catapulted his legacy by forcing him away himself to LA. getting on a storied franchise with such as a powerhouse as the Lakers is how he catapulted himself over T Mac
He's
and Allen Iverson and Vince Carter
and
because he
stayed
was on
there
a story. He was on the
and stayed there
powerhouse Lakers.
and
Now,
stayed there
now if you put
and end up
now if
getting
you
2 more
put
rings without Shaq.
now like Allen Iverson said, you put him on the team with Shaq, he would have won 10 championships. All right,
And like he stayed
it
where
wouldn't
he
have been no
was.
losing, man.
He stayed where he was and he ended up getting 2 more championships without Shaq, bro.
What Allen Iverson did with a bum squad,
He didn't
took
go
his team
chase
to the fucking finals.
he didn't go
What
chasing
Kobe
no
Bryant did
ring.
with a bum squad,
He didn't go chasing no
went on
ring.
vacation.
He didn't build no big three. He didn't do none of this shit. That
No,
man stayed where he
Iverson ain't
was.
build no big three. No, he did.
No, I'm talking about Kobe. Stay where he was. He didn't never build no big three. He
Man,
stayed where he
the
was
man cried for a trade, man. Bro, am I not making sense, man? Man, what? Man, somebody check my credibility, man. I've been speaking facts to you all night. You've been speaking subjective shit. Everything coming out your
no.
mouth is objective. Everything I
This
said is
facts, bro.
objective, bro.
This
Everything I
facts.
said is objective, bro. Everything is
Yeah,
objective that came from my mouthpiece, bro.
everything you said was
Everything you
objective.
said is subjective. It's opinionated, man.
No, nigga, everything I'm saying is
You
facts,
blinded by the
man.
love, bro. Love is
Never
blind,
built a
bro. Love is
You
blind.
know,
That man
that
went
man
to Hollywood, bro.
I
He
see.
had to
I ain't
go to
gonna lie.
Hollywood to get
Kobe,
that platform, man.
he
Kobe,
never
one
built
of
a
the
big
greats,
three.
though.
He never
He
built a
is
big
one of the
three.
greatest.
He was, and he built the team around himself and got 2 more rings without Shaq, bro.
He ain't
That's
build
facts.
shit. He cried. He
That's
cried for
facts.
players. Michael
That's
Jordan
facts,
ain't
bro.
never cried for no
Come
players,
on, man.
man.
Man,
He
Kobe ain't
cried
never.
for players.
Kobe. No,
Kobe
LeBron
cried
cried.
for players. I'll pull up the report. I'll
LeBron
pull up the
cried for
report.
players.
And what if you
LeBron
find
cried
out
for
that? And
players.
what if you find out that Kobe Bryant cried for players?
Kobe ain't
What
never
if
got
you
no.
find out?
Kobe ain't never got no coaches fired. None of that shit like LeBron did, man.
Oh, hold
Kobe
on.
ain't never did none of that shit.
You,
Come on, man.
He done
you
got
telling
coaches
me?
fired.
Yeah,
LeBron get
you
niggas
telling me
fired.
you telling me Kobe ain't never cried for no
LeBron,
players?
you telling
I
He
me
wanted
asked
LeBron ain't
you a
never
Phil
cried
question.
Jackson.
for him?
He wanted
I
Phil
asked
Jackson
you a
out of there.
question. You said he ain't never cried for no players. That's what you said, right? Ain't that what you
Man,
said?
that man ain't
It's
cried for
not,
players like
bro.
LeBron cried for him, bro.
You can't even keep your own word. Is that not what you said? He ain't
But
never
he
cried for no
That's what
did,
I
players.
said.
because he asked for
You
a
did
trade.
say that. You did say that, and he did ask for
I did
trade,
say that.
and
All
he
right.
asked for players.
Yeah, he
So
had to
you
get
wrong.
traded. But
No, man,
I
that man
say
negotiated, man.
he a great, but he ain't in the GOAT
Yeah, yeah, man.
gotta be.
Man,
But he
Get
one of
out of
the
that
greats.
fantasism, man.
you
Get out of
no,
that fantasy. Get out of that
you
fantasy.
want no.
Kobe Bryant, and I ain't gonna lie.
If that
Kobe
man wanted
Bryant
to
is the
trade, he
GOAT
would
on
have got a
NBA
trade.
2K. Kobe Bryant is the GOAT on
If he wanted to
NBA
trade,
2K.
if he wanted to
That's it.
trade, if he wanted to
Oh,
trade, he would have got a trade, bro.
Trav, hey, Trav,
That man didn't want no trade,
Let me
man.
ask you a question.
It's called
Trav,
negotiating, bro.
NBA 2K took off when? After Jordan retired, right? And all these little young niggas start playing with these video games, and Kobe Bryant stuck
it's called
around.
negotiating. It's
So,
called negotiating.
I get it. I get it.
It's called
Man,
negotiating. It's called negotiating.
y'all romanticize this man, yeah?
It's called negotiating, bro. I mean, if he
Y'all
wanted, he
romanticize
would
this
have got
man.
a trade. If he wanted to trade, he would have got a trade. He didn't
He
want to
did want
trade,
to
bro.
trade. What are you talking
No, he
about? He
didn't.
did want to trade.
It's
He
called
did want.
negotiating, bro.
You
That's
want
how
me to
you
tell you?
negotiate. That's how you
Bro, he
negotiate.
wanted a trade when he got drafted. And he got traded to the Charlotte to the to the Lakers from
No.
Charlotte Hornets to the Lakers.
I'm
He
talking
wanted
about
to
after
trade
the
it.
fact.
He wanted a
I'm talking
trade
about
in
after the fact.
1996, and he got one. Then he also asked for a trade in 2007, but he didn't get it.
That
But
was a
instead,
negotiating. That was a
come
negotiating.
on, man.
He was negotiating, bro. That's what they do.
Come
That's
on,
what they
man.
do, man. They act like they're gonna go somewhere to get a better. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, if he wanted to trade, he'd have got it, bro. That man Kobe, man. If he wanted to trade, you think he could have been gone if he wanted one? Shit, hell yeah, he'd have got that, man. Negotiating, man. I do that shit. I do that shit with my job. Tell a motherfucker, man, I ain't gonna do that shit, man. I'm finna go somewhere else. Just to give a motherfucker give me what the fuck I want. It's called negotiating. That's all. And he would have got a trade if he wanted it. Oh, dog, don't do that.
But see, the thing is, he called that shit because they had a great situation with Shaq, but he wanted to be more than Shaq.
Yeah, but at the same time, he still wanted to be a Laker. He don't know well. He ain't want to
No,
go
no,
nowhere.
he
He didn't want to go
He
nowhere.
would have. He probably would have. If Shaq would have. If they would have told Shaq, they would have got rid of him. But they told the younger player that's what they chose to do. So that's how that went. But after that, his ass couldn't make the playoff.
Yeah. But like I said, he ended up
Hey,
making
hey,
it in the long
can
run
y'all still hear me?
and got two more
Yeah,
rings without Shaq. After Shaq was gone. We gonna act like them two rings don't exist.
man, that shit
We gonna we
was.
gonna we gonna act like we
He
gonna act like
got to.
we gonna you gonna act like them two rings. Them you act like we gonna act like he two rings in the bubble, like that one the bubble like the ring
He,
LeBron got in the bubble. We gonna act like this. We gonna act like them
nah,
two rings like that, huh? Huh?
he got to. But hey,
And
it
and
wa- it
and
was
and,
it was it
and,
was a struggle to get up to.
yeah, it was. It's a struggle to get in the ring. Period.
It
It's a
was a
struggle to get. It's a struggle
real
to get.
struggle.
It's a struggle to get in the ring. Period.
He got him though. But you gotta
Ask
say he
ask
had a good
ask
player.
ask LeBron.
He had a good player that had his back,
Ask
and he
LeBron.
won.
It's a struggle to get in the ring. Now you got LeBron talking about rings don't matter now. When he chased them motherfuckers all his career. Now he talking about they don't matter. Come on, man.
And see, he
Come
another
on,
player
man.
like he shouldn't even be in the GOAT conversation.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Real
he
shit.
shouldn't even be in there.
Real shit. Real shit. Real shit.
Yeah, 'cause he a
When
player
you a
now.
go
He'd have had some squad.
man, and part of the reason why a lot of motherfuckers don't even watch basketball no more. I'm telling you now. I'm waiting on
Yeah,
the
he
nigga to get
probably
the fuck.
part of it, but the game there, it's just different.
I'm waiting on the nigga to get the hell out there purple and gold so I go back to it. Shit. I'm
I'm
telling
back.
you that. I'm waiting on the nigga to get out there purple and
Now,
gold so I
now
get
he
back in it.
now I don't know
Shit.
what's finna happen. You know they selling the Lakers for 10. They
Yeah.
been selling for 10 billion.
Yeah, she said,
The Bush family.
yeah, she sold it. She sold it. Her majority stake in for 10 billion. Yeah,
Yeah, so
to the nigga who own the Dodgers, man. Nigga the power owner of the Dodgers.
but I don't think LeBron going nowhere because his
Man,
son still there.
he a
He
ticket
ain't
seller,
going
man.
nowhere.
They just try. You know, the Lakers trying to sell tickets, man. Every team trying to sell tickets.
Hey, let's
But
get to
LeBron,
this.
he
Mm.
trying to stay the lead to Bryant get in there
Yeah,
next year.
yeah.
Hey, can I get to this last one right here, man?
Go ahead, shoot.
Hey, how y'all feel about, you know what I'm saying? Y'all heard about the LA riots that's been going on. ICE has been picking up people in LA and they've been rebelling over there in the streets over there in the West. And in the midst of it, man, there's reports that came out and news coverage showing all of the Kobe Bryant mural sites where the LA people have, the members of the Latino community, vandalized this man's mural. Now that's crazy. Being Vanessa Bryant, his wife, being Mexican descent, also. How y'all feel about the LA, the LA crowd over there vandalizing this man's mural and his daughter also. How you feel about that, Ant?
I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Kobe ain't do nothing to the Mexican community. He ain't did nothing to no community for us are concerned. I mean, shit. You know what I mean? It's a disrespect, bro. It's just, but in the same token, it's just I think it's a lot of Mexicans showing their true side. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of
Yeah.
I seen one video
Go ahead.
on another podcast where that was during the ice ride in Nebraska. That you had a Mexican screaming at I think one of the cops was black or something, and he would call him a fucking nigger. So
Hey,
I
bro,
mean,
hold on, bro. Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, like I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just quoting what was said. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's a lot of And not saying all Mexicans like that, but there's a lot of them that don't rock with us
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just saying. I think the algorithm pick up that ER opposed to
Yeah,
the A.
yeah, yeah,
But go ahead. You good though, man. You get it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah, we give it.
I
That's
was
a
just
great
for
point. That's a great point.
yeah,
That's a great point, though.
yeah, it's a lot of Mexicans showing that they don't really rock with us like that. Then you got a lot of
Yes.
I seen another podcast where a couple females Mexicans talking about they don't want to be over here anyways. That's why waving they flag. It's not like they don't want to go back home, but they want to stay over here, get our money and take it back over there and build their homes or whatnot or whatever. I don't know. It's just a lot of people coming out their bag right now, showing who they true feelings. You know what I mean about not a
So
patriotism with the country, but how they feel about certain people in this country too. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
yeah,
So it ain't no black and brown unity, like as they say, huh?
no, I don't think it's black and brown unity. I think it's good. I think it's good people unity. Don't get me wrong. I love a
Right.
lot of Mexican people. You know what I mean? But in the same token,
Right.
I've been inside before, and I know that a lot of Mexicans don't rock with black people like that. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? You think they do, but try dating one of their sisters. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? You know, so I mean, like I say, it's just it's a period. You know what I mean? Not just coming from whites, but coming from every other ethnicity group. But
Yep.
yeah, man, I don't know, you know what I mean? And then like people getting mad with the black community saying like a lot of us now we not sitting in to help them this that and the third woo woo. But I mean, but back when we were getting fire hoses and dogs sicked on us in the South back in the day, I never seen a sombrero fall in the middle of the street saying, "Hey, leave them black people alone." So you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like everybody got their fight, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? I don't think this is our fight. Just like if our fight to right to fight our right to be citizens, that wasn't the Mexicans' fight. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see black people saying, "Hey, well the Mexicans ain't helping us." Woo woo woo. You know what I mean? So I'm just, I mean, it's just one of those unfortunate things, man. But at the same time, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger made a good point when he went on the View and was talking about how, when you're a guest in people's houses, man, you got to act right. You get what I'm saying? Like, regardless where you at, see, people come to America thinking they could just, because we the land of the free, they think they can just do what they want to do. Like, but come on, man, we got rules and regulations over here too. I can't just walk up and I can't walk up in Paris, France, and just say, hey, I live here now. Give me some health care and free education for my kids. You know what I mean? Give me somewhere to stay. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta do everything by the book. And people think America is one of these places where you don't have to do nothing by the book. You can just come over here, prop your feet up, and take whatever resources you want from somebody. You get what I'm saying? Like it's the right way to go about do everything, no matter what country you in. You get what I'm saying? And it's just
Yeah.
America. We done set back so long and allow lawlessness. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless if I'm not gonna go over to Egypt and get with a group and start trying to overthrow the government. I'm gonna be on my best behavior while I'm over there, man. Because I don't, you know what I mean. I don't know I don't know how they rock over there. And same thing when you come over here. You know what I mean?
You
Like
sure you ain't gonna
if
go over there waving the American flag?
no, I'm not finna go over there waving the American flag, and no, I'm not finna do none of that. Cause I mean, I'm gonna respect your house when I'm in it. You know what I mean? Like if your kids come to my house to spend the night with my kids, and my kids got a gripe against me, your kids shouldn't have no gripe against me. They should be guests. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm. That's
Like
right.
so same thing. Like if we over here got a gripe with our government, I don't think somebody from a foreign country should just jump in that fight. You get what I'm saying? Just sit back and chill. Just do what But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, some people
I
been
see
over
your
here.
point.
Yeah, and a lot of a lot of people who just quote unquote snuck in the country. You know what I mean? If you've been over here all that time, if you ain't got your papers and all that shit, and like you weren't planning on getting them, bro. Like if you get your papers and be legit, man, ain't nobody gonna ship you here. They ain't shipping people out of here you know, who been here all their life and they got papers and they legit. They shipping people out of here who undocumented. You know what I mean? And the
Well,
people,
hey man,
but I mean, you got the news, got the news doing it. You got the news sitting up here saying, "Oh, he's shipping people out of here who's citizens." He's not doing that shit. He's shipping people out of here who undocumented, bro. If you got paperwork You good. You get what I'm saying? Trump doing it because with Obama deported way more people than Trump deported, and nobody had a gripe when Obama was doing it. So hey, I'm just saying, bro.
All right. Yeah, man. Well, hey, thanks for sharing your political views with us, the fans, with the viewers. Trav, man. With that being said, man, how you feel about the LA community, man, destroying Kobe Bryant's mural? It's part of his legacy, man, left behind for him. The little piece of what we have of Kobe.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
Sad
But one
business.
thing about it, they just had fixed it from getting vandalized back in April.
Yeah, shout out to
They
Luca.
had just fixed it, and then it happened again right after they fixed it. So it's sad. Like he was saying, that they show you how they feel, because that he all people,
Yeah, but
but
he was dating Vanessa, a Mexican woman.
then too, every race, feel like that. So if anything going on, we get disrespect all around the world. So
Yeah, but far as far
it don't
hmm
shock me. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad though. They need
and,
to end that shit.
and as you can see here on the screen, man, what do you think about them how they put on it next to Kobe Bryant's face, rape, rapist or whatever not, you know what I'm saying? Rapist. You know, they put rapist next to his face. Why do you feel about them putting that next to Kobe Bryant's face? At defining Kobe as a rapist.
Who you
It's
asking
just
me?
I say
Oh,
it's sad.
okay.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, let you know how
The
they really feel
disrespect.
about him.
Yeah, the disrespect.
Yeah, man, that lets you know right here. But them putting that next to Kobe Bryant face, I mean, that lets you know what the LA fans really, really feel about Kobe and all that he done. He done for the community and tried to, you know what I'm saying, just help and give back. It was for nothing, man. It was for nothing, man. And man, he got to be like, looking from above, man. This is hurtful for himself, man. Just looking out at his body and seeing this, how they treat him after the fact, man. It's crazy, man. I mean, what did
Even in
Kobe
the
Bryant? What? Hold on, yeah. What did Kobe Bryant? What did Kobe Bryant do to y'all? What did Kobe Bryant got to do with this fight with y'all? And this is supposed to be between y'all and Ice. You know what I'm saying? This has nothing to do with Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant the scapegoat for this?
no,
From my understanding, I don't remember Kobe speaking on anything involving DACA or ICE, anything. I don't think he was. If he was here, he would be in support of you guys. So for y'all to go out like that, man, that's sad business, man. To do Kobe like that, a dead man can't really defend himself. He can't defend his honor, and his wife is still grieving. Man, that's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? The great Kobe Bryant, y'all coming at that own. It's kind of like personal. You coming at Kobe Bryant, you coming at the black community. That's how I feel. And it ain't no black and brown unity. That's a whole lie, man. That's just a political ploy, man, from y'all, man, just to get in and get the support from us and then jump off and do your own thing, separate them once you use us to help y'all get to the top. But it ain't no black and brown unity. And this is crazy right here, man. And you know what I'm saying? And it's no wonder why blacks as a whole don't support y'all because you know what I'm saying? Look how y'all went out and voted at the polls. You did it to yourself. We warned you and you still didn't take heed. So why would we fight with you for? For what? To be shield? I mean, you look how you vandalized Kobe Bryant, a dead man. Imagine what you would do for us if we did stand up for you. That's all I gotta say about it. Go ahead. Mhm. Too tough.
yeah, man. Yeah, that was yeah, that was. I couldn't have said it better myself, bro. That was yeah. I mean, and like I said, and it's not all, man. Don't take it like,
Yeah.
because I try not to paint people with a broad brush. You know what I mean? It's not all. It's just the bad ones. You know what I mean? And that's why I try to tell everybody, even when it comes to
No,
every race of people, it's not about this race against that race, and because in every race, in every division, every ethnicity, every religion, every gang, you got good and bad, and that's what it comes down to, good and bad, good versus evil. You feel what I'm saying? I mean that's the that's the battle, since the beginning of time, since the Bible. You know what I mean? Like it's always been about bad versus evil. You get what I'm saying? And I mean good versus evil. I'm sorry. And
yeah, they ain't had to take it out on Kobe though like that.
yeah, man, yeah, I know, and the thing, and the reason, and I think the reason why they put the rape, rapist by his name or
Mm,
whatever, by his face,
yeah,
because you had Trump calling, some of the people that was getting caught up, those undocumented people getting caught up, man. Some of those they had cases like that. You get what I'm saying? A lot of those people that they was getting caught up,
mm. So can you hear him? You fell out. So yeah, so they probably was deflecting, calling him, saying he did it too, huh? I get it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. Right.
bullshit, bro. But we talk about
like I said,
illegal
man,
and
it's unfortunate, man. Especially when you talk about a mural, not only containing him but his daughter too. You know what I mean? That man. I mean, granted, he caught a case or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean? But I mean, that's Kobe, man. Kobe ain't got to do that to nobody. That girl was just trying to. She was on the paper chase. You know what I
Facts,
mean? The girl had 20 different Siemens in her drawers. You know what I mean? So, like I
facts.
said, she was just trying to get her payday. You know what I mean? Because you know, she bragged about being with him, and then when people were like, "Oh, you was," and when she got shamed about it, that's when she spent it around and made it like, turned herself into a victim, bro. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, that man he ain't did no different than any other man in America did. He seen a low hanging fruit, which he saw low hanging fruit while he was on the road. You know
Bro,
what I
you
mean?
ain't gotta
Probably got a
justify
probably
it, bro. You
trying to
ain't
get a,
you
get a
ain't
little release off. You
bro.
know what
You
I
ain't
mean?
gotta
And
justify it,
yeah, yeah,
bro.
you know
Bro,
what I'm
you ain't
saying?
gotta.
Right,
You
right,
can stop
right,
right there because we
right,
all know
right,
the truth. We know, but that's what power does. Power corrupts people. I mean, I mean, it taunts people images who whoever they choose. But we know that was a fair. That was a mutual exchange. We know that. The other
right,
man didn't
right,
rape nobody. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It
right,
would have
right,
been reported right then and there.
right.
But the fact that
That
this country allowed people to come out later, and then you know what I'm saying, this country, you know what I'm saying, which is crazy, man. And this country allowed a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying, but so I you don't have to defend Kobe, man, because
right.
anybody who think Kobe raped that woman is a fool, man. Anybody who think
Yeah.
he raped that woman is a fool.
Yeah,
So
just trying to say that I think that's the reason why they put that by his face, because like I said, a lot of those people that was getting shipped out, they had those. In fact, like one of the first few that what I mean. I don't know if you heard about the girl that got she got raped by illegal migrant that was over here in Georgia or whatever. She was in school down in Georgia. One of the first ones that
mm,
it happened to or whatever. You know what I mean? And
dang,
you know, I don't know. It's just
that's crazy.
it's just unfortunate, man. That a lot of them people had like molest, doing things to little kids and shit too. Like so, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah, man. I don't know, man. Regardless of what's going on, man. Like as far as the ice thing or whatever, man. Look man. The good ones can stay, the bad ones can go. Point blank. Period. I mean,
Nah, man, I don't think it's that deep, man. I don't think it's that deep. It's more black and white to me, and it's just that simple.
yeah,
I can't
that's what I'm
go. I
saying.
can't go into any other country and force entry. You know what I'm saying, without getting the right documentation, the paperwork, getting visas, and they want to know how long I'm going to be there. Also,
Right. And if I and
so
if
you,
I've been
you can't just
in a
walk into somebody's country without
eh,
paper, being undocumented. Then
right,
you going
right.
over here and you driving crazy as hell to put people's life at risk and kill somebody. And who's going to be responsible for that when you kill somebody? They just send you back home to Mexico or wherever you come from. Because Mexico is the channel. And I know all the immigrants aren't Mexican, but that's who we mainly saw holding up flags. So you could bet you could miss me with all that, like you saying I'm generalizing, because y'all showed your true colors with the riot with the riots. I mean, the protests. Y'all showed all the flags. So that's what I'm going by. And even though a lot of people use y'all channel, they use y'all country to get to America, but man, man, y'all come over here driving crazy. Y'all don't come in here and assimilate properly. Y'all don't come in here and try to learn the language. A lot of y'all are reluctant and refuse to learn the language, and then a lot of y'all discriminate when y'all get on jobs. Y'all backdoor a lot of people, and you snitching on people, and y'all try to assimilate. Y'all try to be so adjacent with the ruling with the dominant society here, which is the white folks, and y'all backdoor a lot of people to get their jobs, and then y'all practice a bunch of nepotism, and y'all discriminate a whole lot. So like you can't be that hypocritical, man, and then try to cry foul and cry victim. You can't do that, man. You've been over here hating people. You've been hating more than white supremacy over here. A lot of y'all been putting on Ku Klux Klan gowns and stuff like that. A lot of y'all been coming over here using the N word, disrespecting our culture and our legacy. Like y'all been disrespecting it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all been taking our music. Y'all been doing everything to black folks, and ain't get. Y'all been taking, ain't giving nothing, and disrespecting. Y'all stumped out a little girl, man, who was walking her dog and crossed the front of y'all parade. Did y'all show mercy to her? Nah, y'all stumped her out, and them that stumped took her eye out. Y'all didn't show her no mercy.
Mm,
So why do y'all need any?
mm.
Eye for an eye. So I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? You had your run. You had a good run. You know what I'm saying? You made your bread. You should have been wisely. You know what I'm saying? You should have been wise about your time here. I hope you saved us some money because you're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all came over here, got food stamps, and went back across the border and was living your life. What else would you want from us? You say you're superior. You say you better, harder workers. You come here late. I call you Johnny. Come here lately because the country was already built by the time you came here. Chavez and the rights were already fought for and gained. Civil rights were already gained before you got here. It wasn't through Chavez. He might have got your high pay, but it wasn't through him. So, man, y'all blaming everybody but yourself, man. This has nothing to do with nobody else but y'all. Y'all had all the grace period in the world that you could get, that you could ask for.
Man, all the time in the world to get documented. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Man,
all the time in the world.
where in the world can me and you go? Where in this world can we go and just walk straight in the country without having no document?
Nowhere.
Man, nowhere, man. Don't get me wrong. They allow
Nowhere. Can't go
Americans
nowhere.
without, free, they allow Americans in Mexico, we don't have to apply for visa, but we do got to check in though. We got to check in.
Yeah, we gotta check in.
Yeah, we got to check
Yeah,
in,
you
man.
check in, bro. You gotta check
Yeah.
in, man.
Yeah, man.
They'll
These
allow
people just hypocrites, man. This
And you
this
they'll allow you in Canada without a visa.
and you
But
ain't
but you
gonna
better not
get
have no
no
felony going
food
to Canada.
stamp and free housing and
Mhm.
money. You ain't gonna get all that either.
Man, man, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get none of that, man. Man, talk, yeah, man. So it's like a lot of people, man, used to say, hey, they come over here work for cheap. That's a lie, man. That's a lie. Money than us. And my people back in the South, Trav, I already showed you. I showed you the map with all the minimum wage, where predominantly was Mexican and white. They got the higher minimum wage out west, $14, 20 some dollars minimum wage, while black people in the southeastern, who this country was built on the backs of, minimum wage is around 7.25. And y'all talk about unfairness. And I don't want you to mention none of that. We still ain't get paid for the free labor that we did. At least y'all got paid. And y'all got paid double more than the descendants of slaves have is getting paid for minimum wage, because most of the descendants of slaves concentrate is heavily concentrated in the southeast for the most part. Y'all are concentrated in the West,
Man,
and
I
y'all
tell
still
you what,
complaining.
right
And my country has treated you better. You know what I'm saying? So at the very least, man, treat and respect the people when you come over here. Respect our people, especially the dead and Kobe Bryant. You know, don't come over here vandalizing shit. You have no right to touch me, to touch our art, our property. You have no right, man. And it's fucked up that we got to be sitting here talking about Kobe Bryant, the husband of
Yeah.
The Mexican wife that he had, and Vanessa Bryant.
I wouldn't dare go to another country. I wouldn't go to Mexico. I wouldn't go to Mexico, no other country, and vandalize some shit, man. If anything, I'm gonna
I
try to learn.
appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna try to, yeah, I'm gonna try to learn about their culture and learn about if I see a mural, who is this? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
And
trying
you
to
go over
vandalize
there
and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to
vandalizing
learn
it.
the culture.
That's waging war against other people, man. That's like a cold war they over here starting. Like I'm going over there to Mexico with my American flag. That's war, man. Cartels be done try to shot me down, bro.
Yeah, man. If I wouldn't
It's
go,
crazy.
I wouldn't go over there and see a picture like somebody got a mural of what's a famous Mexican like Selena. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And
And
they got a mural.
vandalizing.
Like, yeah, yeah, I wouldn't vandalize a mural of Selena like painting a dick beside her head or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't dare do no shit like that, though. I wouldn't
there
vandalize.
too.
You know, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
them folks will fuck you up down there. Talking about fucking with
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, man.
saying.
So we've been very lenient towards them, man. Hey, man, y'all gotta get it together, man, because I think it's already too late.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but that's it for the night, man. Great show. Stay tuned in, man. Trav, what you got to say in closing thoughts? Or matter of fact, let's start with Ant, man. What you got to say in closing thoughts?
Oh man.
That's it.
Nah, man, it was a pretty decent show, man. Enlightening.
Word.
Yeah, man. I pray for all the people of the world, man. No matter what race, ethnicity you are, man. Just do right by people, man. People gonna do right
Real
by you.
shit.
You know what I mean? And man, just keep your faith in God, man. That's all I got, man.
Word. Trav, man, what you got for the people, man? Before you sign out.
Clothing, man. Okay, we going what I'm saying, a couple of days we gonna check out that game 7 and come back and talk some more raw shit. And
Yeah.
like I say, that about Kobe Murray, him and his daughter, that I say that was some sad shit. And that's some shit that should have never happened.
Real talk, man. Hey, by the way, man, Galaxy. He said, "Hey, can I join the panel? I want to bring up how Michael Jordan fans are the worst fans of all time. It won't be boring, and I have tested this topic many times. No problem. We'll set it up for you, Galaxy. We can set it up for Sunday. Just
Yeah, get his
hit up my
ass on
email.
there.
Hit up my email, Galaxy at rawsportsradio at Gmail. Hit up our email, and we'll respond to you. We would love to welcome you to the show, man. No problem, man. You're welcome, man. If you get this message, you're definitely welcome to come on, man. With that being said, man, if you haven't, go ahead and hit the like buttons, subscribe, and stay tuned in, man. And we'll check y'all next week, March. Well, we'll check y'all out on Sunday, man. We signing out. Keep it raw.
Keep it raw.
100.